Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Off to a good start, ready for this research day for some dinos. Here we go, loaded in pretty quick for once. What's up, Zach? Got Tiger as well. Gonna run the daily incense for a little bit today before the research day ensues, I think, is gonna be the plan for us. So let's go ahead and do that, man. We'll go to the bird park. I think I might start the research day in the bird park, work my way back, make sure we get all the stops. What's up, official? We got an axolotl as well. All right, let's get the daily incense cooking. Looks like someone lured my wiglet spot down here too. Obviously still looking for that. So let's head there. Run some Curum as well. We actually caught a bird running Curum yesterday, finally. Been trying that so many times, and it finally actually worked. So see if we can do it again today. But very pumped. I was saying before, this might be one of the best research days I think I've ever played. Having the fossils in there, especially Tyrunt, man. Such a good looking shiny. What's up, Jonathan? Tiger, good to see you again. Dan says, not a wiglet to be found. Yeah, I guess in your area, probably, I'm trying to think if there would be any. Like, even the lakes in that area probably don't have them, right, Dan? Should have came here. Actually, dude, here we're finding 20-ish per day. And then the actual beach area I went to was a couple hundred over the course of maybe 3 to 4 hours. What's up, Zach? Got Tyler as well. But I'm excited. Yeah, we're going to run the daily incense for 30, 40 minutes. Run that into the research day and then focus on that, of course. And I already have these. They're from a different area. So I'm going to complete these. And then we'll check these off when the research day takes over. These are from a totally different area. So they're going to actually activate quests from our paid ticket, which thank you to Edwin for that, by the way. I'm not sure if Edwin's here yet. Tiger with the 6 months says, Shundo luck. Thank you, man. Thanks for supporting the channel for 6 months. And it's actually pretty crazy. I was thinking today, I have 2 Shundos from research days. Research days seem to love me, so you could be right either way. Thanks for supporting the channel for 6 months, man. W with 34, 50 from Axolotl, okay. Some kind of so-so numbers, but let's see if we can get a bird before research day. Been seeing a bird every single day, even on shorter incenses. And the one that we caught yesterday was fantastic. So we're gonna keep these. Like I said, we're gonna keep all these. The paid ticket, when that ticks over at 2, from claiming these, that'll activate 3 checks from both those tickets too. So that's kind of the smart play to do. Yeah, Tiger, dude, you do, man. You're due. Maybe today's the day. Would be a great Shundo to have. Like, the Amaura's pretty cool, right? But the Tyrunt, I haven't met anyone who doesn't like this shiny. Like, that is a top tier shiny, man. I'm not sure what I would do with it if I got the Shundo. I'd probably evolve it just for usability, but man, so cool. What's up, Lucinda? Said, get a Hundo Amaura. Only got toads in my area. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, Dan, they're not going to turn the shiny off after. It's not boosted right now, so like, you can hunt it after the event. That's kind of my thing, right? We're probably going to see 1 or 2 of them up here, like even right now, but I'm not having a whole lot of luck finding them in my area either. Yeah, maybe 20 yesterday on the stream. We're coming up on like 500-ish checks. I think maybe 400 since the shiny got turned on. Got an Aerodactyl, did ya? Way you do, says Tiger. Today's the day. You never know. 1 in 10 odds is literally the very best we ever see in GO. The very best. So for raid days, research days, hatch days too, right? But those are the only ones. That's the only 1 in 10 odds we ever get. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so Tiger, don't spin any stops right now. If you do, don't complete the research. At 2 to 5, the quest will be active, but you only get 1 quest per spin. So that's why I'm going to like the way far side of my area now. We're gonna start there and strategically work our way back, making sure we're checking every single stop around. Because that's gonna be the way to make the most of today. Got the Bidoof. Looking on the nearby as well, this is the area that we found quite a few wiglets in yesterday, but not seeing any. Well, let's go to this lured stop as well. I think the cat's out of the bag with that one. That was the one that we found a bunch of wiglets yesterday. Just happens to be lured right now. So just in case. Best Pokemon GO YouTuber. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Got the Bon Squovy. Really want Tyrunt? Yeah. I mean, the good thing is, even without the ticket, you'll probably get it today. If you play, even for an hour, spin a bunch of stops, you're likely going to get both shinies pretty easily. Not seeing it here. Okay. Official says, wait, so today's 1 in 10 for all? No, from Pokestop Research from 2 to 5 p.m. So Amaura and Tyrunt only. There's going to be other dinos spawning in the wild, which is sick, like Cranidos and Shieldon and pretty much every other fossil from every gen, which is great. So make sure you guys have a rock type mega to get XL candies and so on for today. But yeah, 1 in 10 is only going to be in the research, not in the wild, and only on those 2 Pokemon, Amaura and Tyrunt. Can you imagine, dude? In the wild would be crazy. That would be like a calm day on steroids. Calm days are 1 in 25 in the wild. Can you imagine 1 in 10 in the wild? I don't know if they would ever do that. Probably not, but would be crazy. Okay, so our first Wiglet spot didn't pay. Oh, wait, we were just there. Where is that? If I walk back a few steps, can I see that? You guys saw the notification. There was a Wiglet. It might be across the water, though. Weird. All right. What's up, Elise? Good to see you. Do you see my post in the member chat? You got a Shundo Amaura? No way. I didn't see that. Huge congrats, Elise. No way. That's such a cool one. Are you going to evolve it or keep it as is? I did not see that. I was trying to scramble to get my stuff together to get to stream on time and stuff today, but oh my God, that's amazing. Whiny says, love this every day. Love you being here too. You guys make this possible. Ooh, dude, Big Man Blastoise? Not a shiny, but cool. Not off the daily incense either. That's just here. That's just here in the wild. Part of the new spawn updates they made. And of course, gonna be a pain to catch. Scared for Davy's haul? You never know with Davy though. He's gonna tell us he got a Shundo. You never know if he actually got one or not though. That thing's being a pain. Still cool to see this though. Just always love seeing Blasty. The Great Macaroni, what's up? 1, 2, finally. Dude finally stays in his home. And I do have Remember Last Ball used on because a lot of the fossils are kind of a tougher catch, so I'm going to use the blues today, I think. Official says, play and go and watch my favorite Pogo YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. That's a cool way to do it. It's kind of like we're on the grind together. Good luck today. Anyone who's playing this, I can't believe Elise got the Shundo, though. That's crazy. I was just saying before, these are the best odds we see in Go. I got a Shundo Skrelp that I turned into Dragalge. I also got a Shundo Galarian Yamask that is now Runerigus. So I've had tremendous luck on these days. I really want it today. Dude, Blue Tyrunt, 700 is the number we're looking for. Oh, I can't wait. It's TGM, yeah, exactly. I know. I've seen the name before. They changed to the @ tags again. I don't know why. I wish you could pick if it was that or not, but they put it on like 3-ish weeks ago and then took it away, and now it's back again. I want to keep it as is. Got several 96s and 98s. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's kind of cool to keep it as the Shundo Amaura. Either way, such a cool one to get. You stream on TikTok? No, I'm on YouTube only. Only YouTube. I like to have it all in one place. Because otherwise I'd have to like have 2 sets of chat, or else I'd be like missing people's messages and stuff. So I like to have it all in one place so I can respond to people chatting. We're heading to the bird park. That's where I'm going to start the day off and then work our way back from there. Like I said, to make sure we're getting all the stops possible. Pouring in Oslo. Dang, sorry to hear that. I mean, at least you got a Shundo today. That's fantastic you managed to do that with bad weather. What's up, Spirit? So for those that missed yesterday's stream, we got a bird. We caught an Articuno in this park that we're going to right now, and I've been seeing a bird there on a daily basis. We usually go there and do 2 laps, 2 circles of the park, and it seems like the second lap always has them also. Okay, that's good. That's where we're going right now. Where's the other one at? Oh, okay, awesome. So there's 2 up that way. Sweet. That works out really good. I thought they were going to be like across the lake or something, but they're actually exactly where I'm heading right now. Almost never works out like that. You got a 10-10-10 shiny Tyrunt, the reverse Shundo. Still cool to keep though. Just a good looking shiny in general. Got a Wooloo. But yeah, we'll run the daily incense up until the research day, maybe 10 minutes past or so. But gonna mainly focus obviously on the research and wild spawns and stuff. What's up, CR? $20 dono coming from the Twitch streams. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously everyone always asks if I stream on other platforms. It just gets too hectic, right? I think most people that stream on 2 things at once ignore one chat and then just look at the other. And I don't like that idea, because some people think that you're just like ignoring them, even though you can't read 2 chats at once. So yeah, I feel like keeping it on YouTube only is the smart move for us. But yeah, having 2 of them up there is a great sign. That's just what the nearby is showing. Could be some other stuff up here. But we're almost there anyways. Jonathan says got a 3 hundos from this field research. Really? That's amazing. Yeah, so the hundo odds stay the same for today. They're 1 in 216. But the chances of getting a shiny go up from full odds being 1 in 10. So it really truly is a very boosted day for shundo luck. Shiny Laleep was a dex entry for your main account. Nice. You know what I was thinking? I don't think I have the Anorith. Yeah, I don't. I don't have any shiny Anorith in my account at all. I have the rest of the fossils, but that's going to be the one that I'm looking for a dex entry. Laleep has been kind to me. It's a cool shiny too. But I need Anorith today. Knowles has got a shundo. What'd you get? You never caught a hundo? Today's the day. I figured I'd check for hundos right then and there, just in case we had one sitting. Okay, so we're going to the Wiglet Park that is also the bird park. So I think something really cool is going to happen in here, but we're going to, on the other side, if I can click it, like way down there, I'm going to start my research day there, spin all those stops, and we'll come back and get these ones. That is the plan. Claunch Donkey, that's not a red one. But yeah, as I got talking about things, this is the bird we caught yesterday. It's been very heavy on the Articunos. In an Ultra Ball, it's our 22nd bird in our account, but the last 3 birds I've caught have been Articunos, and then 2 multis, and then another Articuno. So I just like that we're catching birds here and there. We're seeing birds so frequently, it's not even funny, but catching them is really nice. Even if it's just once in a while. Got anything good yet? We started 10 minutes ago, so nothing instant, no. But it's a research day, so we're gonna get tons of shinies today. As soon as 2 o'clock flips over, it's gonna be tons of shinies. It was Amaura you got, really? Scraggy, Fungus, and Tyrunt as hundos? The Scraggy's random. Was that from a research quest? Like a non-event one? I was gonna say, where do you even find Scraggy? Either way, congrats. I'm not sure, Tiger. I tried to watch some Australian dudes streaming last night, but I'm not sure if they had Wiglet in their area or not. I mainly just saw the event spawns. So I think 2 to 5 might be event stuff only. What's up, Jan? Pretty sure. We'll find out shortly, though. In 18 minutes when it takes over, I'll be able to tell if there's still a mix of the other spawns or if it's just all the dinosaurs. Okay, man, we're crossing the bridge into the bird park. It's been every day here lately. Like, usually, like, my lap of the city, you know, G-Bird Avenue and stuff, works out pretty good. But for some reason, the park lately has been like a guaranteed bird. I shouldn't say that now and jinx it, but I've been seeing a bird here every day. So hopefully that continues. Hopefully it's shiny this time. Back after vacation. What's up, Zid? I remember you. How was vacation? All right, we're here. Man, if one of these Wiglet shines. Okay, this is going to be the most ideal day. Get a Shundo Tyrunt from the research day, a shiny bird off the daily incense, and a shiny Wiglet in the wild. That would be the grand slam of the most lucky day I could possibly ask for in my entire life. Let's see if we can make that happen. Hyped about the Palkia raids? Dude, you have no idea. I'm going to be raiding those harder than 99% of the world. I'm going to do as many as I possibly can. An Elgem, bunch of Elgems here randomly. This is a Machop nest now too, which is really not the best, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're strategically keeping these. We're going to claim these as soon as the event actually goes live. They're from a different area, so they're not going to affect the quests around here. But they're going to get us some instant checks from the research. Dropping the birdseed. Also, speaking about dropping things, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. It's going to help with some shiny luck today. I have very good Shundo luck on research days. I don't know why, but I do, and I really hope we can continue that. So if you want to see a Shundo today, definitely drop a like. It's free, and I would appreciate it. Not going to lie, couldn't care about the origin raids anymore. I mean, Dan, for me, it's candy too. Like, I have a hundo of both with the move, lots of shinies. But that candy is like the most valuable candy in the game for me because running 4-hour daily incenses most days, It's not super sustainable. The fact they've made it work this long is actually outrageous, but I need a candy restock for both of them. Hey, yo, Harmon, what's up? The golden tube, we're looking for some right now. I'm about to come up on 2 of them, the nearby says. Speaking of that, Harmon has the new shiny Wiglet, which I'm jealous of. Hopefully I can join the club. Dan says, yeah, streaming, I get it. Yeah, like, I mean, even Palkia and stuff too, I use kind of willy-nilly. There's our Wiglet. Ready? Please do it. Fudgicles, okay. That's okay, there's another one up here. He didn't catch with that, an excellent throw. Really with the excellent throw, he's like, nah. And I have Ice Burn on. Okay, there should be another one at this stop. I think that was the one anyways. If we go and look. Yeah, it should be right here. And it goes away once you've caught it. Oh, right there. Not shiny either. Okay, getting a couple checks in. That's all I care about. We'll see though. I'm gonna walk back through here once the event starts. And we'll see if they're like still possible to get or if it's all dinosaurs. Traded a Toadstool to a friend of mine. He's the ambassador. The trade went lucky. He got the hundo? No way. That's a crazy trade. Especially too, that's been out for like 4 days. So, and it's not in research either. So having the hundo, that's pretty tough to get. I bet he's very happy with that. I've actually been using my Toad Scroll, the evolution, not Toes. This guy here, I've been using him quite a bit in the Great League. So these are kind of some PvP IVs. The low attack, high defense, high stamina, but I like him quite a bit. Been doing pretty well. But yeah, this loop up here, pretty much that circle area is where it's been lucky in the last week or so. Axolotl says almost at ace, nice. Yeah, that's usually where I get capped every season, man. I've had a few that I get like within 50 elo with veteran and just get hammered down. It matches you against people that are from the same ranking, right? So I think once you get to like around veteran, players are just very good, right? It's the way it is. What do you think is the best update in Pokemon Go? I mean, I have no idea, man. There's so many good ones. I couldn't put my finger on just one of them. Raid sniping is definitely up there. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a big question. You check it for Nundos? I always am, yeah. So I'll show you what I do with that. When I go to my storage, I can easily check. So that 53 for favorites, it's all my Nundos. So anytime I go to transfer, I just go like this, open my storage up, check right away at the top left, unless that number is 54, I know I'm good to go. So I always recommend keeping that as a favorite there just because it's way easier than having to type that in every time. He loves playing PvP. Is it good as a hundo in the Master League? I don't know if it would be, just because it has a low top CP. But I know it's very good in the other leagues. Either way, it's a cool collector's hundo. Jonathan, for sure, man. I think I might stream like the night before the Origin raids, doing like some remotes from New Zealand. And then I'll obviously stream my own day hosting the raids and stuff. But yeah, I think I might do a stream next Friday night of like doing the early raids. Because I want to do a ton of those. Got a Blaziken Funko, really? What's up, Dragon? I forgot about Funkos, man. They're pretty cool. Some of them look a lot better than others. Wiglet, come on. Not shiny. I will say that. A lot of them are kind of like cool looking. Some are kind of whack, but how do you see if you have a Nundo? 0 attack and 0 defense and 0 HP. So if you look, I'll show you right now, but if you look at my search bar when I do this, that's what's up there. So 0 attack and the and symbol, 0 defense, 0 HP. So that's always the way you can check. And you can favorite that and save it. Jam with 86, okay. Not too bad. Question about PvP, how do you choose a good... so you can look up, there's a site called pvpivs.com. You can type in what IV Pokemon you have, like a 0, 15, 15 or whatever, and search it for each league, and it'll tell you what rank it is, like how good it is for that league. There's a lot of sites you can use. That's the one that I use because it's easy, but yeah, definitely give it a go. You have a Shadow Nundo? I have 0 of those. I have 53 in my account, which I feel like is a hefty amount of Nundos. Not one of them is a Shadow, so that's tough to get. Get a Shundo Tyrunt? Dude, I'm jealous. Congrats. This is the same spot I got the bird on the lap number 2 yesterday. We're gonna do 2 laps here, like I said. Oh yeah, Tiger with the shuppet at home. I remember that. That was like a few months ago, right? Like kind of recent. I think I remember when you told me that. But yeah, we'll do 2 laps of this area, and I'll probably start with these stops up here, because they're the furthest ones away from like the area I'm gonna play in. We'll see if we can get ourselves a bird first. Yeah, no worries, Jonathan. Do you have a good search string to use for Pokemon Go? My friend told me he has 8 different ones. Yeah, I could post some. I mean, like, I use very simple ones. This is my on-the-go transfer, which is pretty much 0, 1, and 2 stars, not shiny, not legendary, and age 0, meaning these are from today only. This isn't the best tag, but I use this just while I'm on the go so I can instantly just get rid of things I'm not going to care about as much. And then the Nundo one obviously is pretty good too. Those are the ones I use the most. I pretty much manually go through my storage when I get home though after stream, but those are the 2 that I use on the go. And of course 4-star. Got any shiny Nundos? I don't. Dude, Squovit. Why is that guy freaking out, man? He's lost our business. I'm gonna extend Palkia for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever it is, for 10 candies. And then after that, we'll just run the research day, because research day is in 9 minutes. So this will be going for part of it. Yo, Tyler, what's up, man? Where am I playing? I'm in Canada. So research day, like I said, is in 9 minutes. Lisa's have played Pogo for 9 years. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing though, Elise. Like, search strings and stuff like that are kind of word of mouth. You kind of just help friends out, and I've learned from friends. Because the game doesn't really teach you, like, how to do stuff like that. It's kind of like all just experimenting. Another really useful one I'll show you in a sec, after I get my next spawn here, if you're trading. So if you trade a Pokemon that is from more than 100 kilometers away, you'll get a guaranteed XL candy. So the way to do that is, if you want to do distance, 100, and then the minus after. And this is going to show you Pokemon that were caught 100 kilometers or more away. So all these ones are caught not where I play. So by trading Pokemon like that, get a guaranteed XL candy. So there's like a lot of little nifty ones like that are kind of unknown but very useful. Just love the green. What about you, says Tyler? Oh my god, not on the Bronzor so much. And yeah, at least, like I said, the only ones I really use are like those couple, but I could share them for sure. There's a lot of other ones I can't think of right now that I've seen in the past, but the only ones I have saved are the Nundo and like my transfer one. Got the drill in the transfer. The saving categories is very easy too. I can show you that after the next spawn. Anytime you search anything, so if I go into my search here and search BT, it only comes up, it comes up with these for some reason, I don't know why, but anyways, if I search BT, the next time I go into my search string, if I hit see more, it'll show me BT in my recents, right? And if I hold down on this, like long hold, the next time I go from my see less, it's gonna be, you can see in my favorites in the bottom right there. So that's a way you can add like search categories to your favorites. Again, it's kind of a weird thing that's how you have to add it, but then I can search all my BT Pokemon. Obviously, that's not going to be one that you put in there, but for Hundos or Nundos or whatever you want to save. Got the Machopius Maximus. Going to do one more lap of here and then go prepare for this research day. I'm pumped, man. But yeah, we're going to start over on this hill. These random stops that I never spin just because they're far away. And we'll work back to the city where all the stops are, get a bunch of checks, and I'm pumped. Any good Tyruns? Event starts in 6 minutes. So none today. Good to see you, Shane. I'm doing well. I'm very excited. Lucky trades, are they just random? So any trade that's not like, if you're not Lucky Friends, has a 5% chance of going lucky. And then each year you push it back adds 5%. So meaning like if you trade a 2024 Pokemon, it's going to have 10%, and 2023 will have 15% and so on. But yeah, they are a little bit RNG. So Lucky Friends is different. If you're Lucky Friends, the next trade you make will be guaranteed lucky. But yeah, like if you're just trading and they go lucky, that's the case. Is it worth running the daily from 2 to 5? It's kind of just like any other event, Tiger. So this event going on right now with the biomes, I've been still seeing birds while running the daily incense. So in my mind, it's no different than that. Just instead of seeing hippos and drillburs and stuff, you're going to be seeing dinosaurs. But I feel like birds are still possible. I caught a bird yesterday technically during an event, so I think it'll be fine. Elgin, what about you? Got Mr. Rufflet. I am so pumped about today, man. I love research days. I was debating going to a bigger city to have more stops to spin, but for some reason, all of my shundos have come from this area. Like all of my shundos from research days have been in this area. So we might as well stick to what works. Hey, Brookie, been a member for 4 months. Says wiggle it. Dude, thank you for supporting the channel for 4 months, man. Hopefully you've been well. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat for Brookie. And hopefully the shiny Wiggly's gonna show itself today, or obviously lots and lots of dinos, but Wiggly would be great. I'm gonna turn the Go Plus off now too, because I wanna manually spin stops today to keep track of which ones we have spun and haven't. Lady says, happy hunting today. Be on the card ground, it's 100 degrees. Oh yeah, definitely do that. Bird's going wild here. It's pretty hot where I'm at, but like not like that. It's not 100 or anything. Pray for Shundo Wiglet. Harmon, once I get one, I'm gonna try to do some mirror lucky trades for it. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm gonna try to get that Shundo as hard as I can. But yeah, we're gonna finish off this lap here. We got 4 minutes until research day starts. And again, I have these stacked up, but the thing is, these are from a different city. So these are not gonna affect or take out any of the stops I have in my area. What it's gonna do is when I claim these after 2, it's gonna trigger some checks from the paid ticket. So you'll see what I mean in a sec, but that's why I have those sitting there. 3 a.m. here. Yeah, so here it's only, well, it's coming up on 2, but we're just about to start the research day here. Not gonna spin that because obvious reasons, but check with the grunt is we're coming up on the spot that I got the bird yesterday. That's why I figured we'd sneak in the daily incense before. Good luck in the Shundo Wiglet. We gotta at least find the shiny first. It's a full odds, I'm pretty sure, which makes it really tough to chase. We went to the beach a couple days ago and had a couple hundred checks for it, but didn't go then. Hopefully in the future. So Viper, what about you? You feel a bird? I can't believe yesterday within the first 20 minutes, we got, filtered by recent, but we got this guy yesterday. It's been a very Articuno heavy. We see birds every day. It's just they don't catch every day. It's still a special thing to get those. It's 8 p.m. in your country. It's getting complicated in Japan. What, for the game? Also, I feel like Japan would be like the best place to play ever for the Pokestops for this event. But I'm a little bit, not late for it, but I wanted to start right at this stop here. Like the stops beside that drillbur, but it's fine. As long as we get all of our checks in today, I'm happy. It was really funny too, the Shundo Dragalge I have, that was a Skrelp. This guy right here, I went an hour and a half on a research day with no shinies. And the first one was a Shundo. So you just really never know, man. 1 in 10 odds is the best odds we ever see in this game. Played research day for the full 3 hours, nothing good, really. Sorry to hear that. It does come down quite a bit to the amount of stops in your area, though. If you don't have a lot, there's not much you can do, right? You can only get 1 check per stop, so it's kind of just the way it is. I got a good feeling about today, though. I'm gonna cut up the hill. But yeah, thank you to Edwin, by the way. I'm not sure if Edwin's in the house with us, but Edwin did grab me the ticket. It should still be in here. Maybe it's not. Right here. So a huge thank you for that. This is gonna get us the Shundo, hopefully. Actually, you know what is funny is my Runarigas Shundo on a research day came from the paid ticket. So maybe today, we'll see. What's up, Tez? Dude, 1 minute. 1 minute until it's time to get these research encounters. And yeah, the city is loaded. The city, like over near those blue gyms, you can't really see the stops from here, but I'm just getting these outskirts ones out of the way quick so we can have a fruitful rest of the day. Because you never know. These random stops could be a shundo. They could be nothing. You never know, but make sure you're getting all the ones in your city done. Yeah, good luck, Tiger. Hope you get a shundo today. You get your first one off the board. And here we go. Everything has flipped. So you can see, the paid ticket should be, it's right here, complete field research quests. And I'll show you exactly why I was keeping those. So these aren't going to be dinosaurs, right? These are from a different city. But you claim these, that's one done at the bottom. Same thing with this. So all of these ones are getting me some checks, some instant checks, just like that. That's why I kept those. We'll get some new checks from these. See what we got for quests. I hope we don't get too many battle in a gym. Explore 1 kilometer is another event quest. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's from the event that's going on right now. Pray for a shundo. Today's the day. Make sure you mega a rock type too. This is all fossil Pokemon, all rock type Pokemon. So get more Candy XL and stuff. Man, that's another... Oh, dude, did they mess this up? That's 2 quests in a row that are not part of the research day. It's okay, but like, hopefully there's not too many more of those. Let's check the Amauras first. Also, what's up, Olivia? Here we go, looking for a 584. And of course, a shiny white one, number 1. First check of the day. It's gonna be a no. Let's get the second check of the day. Also gonna, ooh, a 580. 584, like I said, is the hundo, so that one's pretty good. And let me get a few wild checks in here. I wouldn't mind getting a shiny Cranidos from the wild today. Would be pretty neat to get the red Cranidos. But yeah, these stops over here, I never spin these. They're kind of a pain to get to, but we're gonna start here and then we'll go back to the big city. Tortuga's in the wild, forgot about that. Man, not gonna lie, these spawns are not boosted, just the research is, but like, pretty sick spawns they picked. I think we can all agree there's some pretty good ones. There's a Wiglet over there too, okay. Great. SD, I have no idea, I play the game legit. So you're in the wrong place for that. But yeah, we'll spin these and go back. All right, SD, I'm gonna have to time you out because you're not listening. There we go. Sweet, and we'll spin this one too. Yeah, sorry guys. The mods are playing today, so I'm gonna have to do some timeouts myself, which is fine. But yeah, I'm sure you can hear the wind and then I'm outside. We don't do that here. That's like going to a bakery and asking them how to make, I don't know, pizza or something. I don't know. That one, dude, catch 5 I think is part of this. Why is there so many quests that have nothing to do with this though? That's getting me a little bit worried. That's getting me a little bit worried that those are the wrong ones. That's 3 of the quests we've checked so far have nothing to do with the event day. Could just be some bad luck in this area, we'll see. There's lots of stops in the city to go check. There we go. Why do you permanently have that one? I just haven't checked it. It's a stop that I spun that's like nowhere near where I live, that's why. But here we go. Another check going in, it's gonna be an Amaura, 580 again. Dude, that's a good one right there. Okay, and also let's track this guy. Apparently you can still get these right now, which is great. I mean, we didn't know if we'd be able to get Wiglet when this event's on, and apparently you can. So sweet. And again, the whole reason I'm starting in this area that looks kind of lackluster is we want to start in the lower density areas, work our way to the big area so we can get every single stop accounted for. Hope you get a shundo today. Thank you, man. Me too. Let's get another check in. I'm saving my Tyrunts, but let's get the Amaura checks in. This one's gonna be, okay, a 570. Again, huge thank you to Edwin for the ticket. I love these research day tickets. It's all encounters, which is all we want, right? That's all we want to get out of these days is encounters. We'll check one more. Come on. All right, we're saving our luck for the blue Tyrunt. That's completely fine. Got yourself a shiny Wiggler. There's a 3-star, did you? That's amazing. Congrats on that. Okay, so let's go spin this other oddball stop that's kind of out of the way before we go looking for that wiglet. And I'm not sure if there's is there a timed research too? Like a free one? That one's not. This one here is, okay. So it looks like they give you like 4 checks, I guess, which is cool because that one's free. So not too bad. I didn't know if they gave you a free one for these or not. So total. But yeah, I'm trying to spin this stop and then we'll go back to the city. Marie sending the 25%. Okay. 25's not too bad. Good to see you, Marie, by the way. We've spun that one. We can continue. These are kind of like in a weird area, so I'm just walking through the field to get these, but let's pull some things out of the stack. Make sure you keep, I think it's pineapps for today. There's a couple quests that are use pineapps, and I never really do that, so make sure you have them. Got negative 69 for me. I was crossing the road when you did that. Mr. Vet, how you doing? Minus 69. How does that keep happening? That's got to be in the programming of Nightbot. He's trolling us. Okay, catch 5. Gives us. All right, a 686. You want a 700 flat. That is the hundo for the Tyrunt. I'm going to spin this one on the left before we continue on our way. Wish you could see this truck and the sunset behind it. Snap a photo for me. I'll check it out later. This gives us another non-white one. So we're saving our luck for the Tyrunt, man. I wholeheartedly believe that. All the shundo luck. You deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really hope so. This is hands down the best research day I think I've played since I've been playing. There's been some other good ones, but having the dinosaurs in this is a fantastic research day. Lee says, today's a special day for me, my beloved aunt's birthday. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about your aunt, but that's awesome that you still celebrate the day and stuff. Let's get our wiglet check in from over here. Catch 5 weather boosted. That's another one that's not part of this event, man. I don't know how I feel about those. There's a little bit too many of those going around. That's probably, like, out of the first 10 I've checked, half of them have been the other event quests. I don't know. Not too sure if I'm down with that. Also, some game lag going on. Granados. It says there's a wiglet here, but I don't see him. You guys let me know if you see a wiglet around, because... Oh, there he is. Come on. Not shiny. Well, that answers our question. You still can find wiglets right now with this event going on, so that's cool. The battle in a gym uses super effective. We can battle this red gym up here. I'm not a huge fan of that quest. I don't know about you guys. The battling in a gym on a research day, you just want to catch stuff, man. You know, like, you don't really want to be standing around having to do that. But to fight a Dynamax, good luck for the shundo or the hundo. Yeah, man, good luck. I'm sending it. So we still have all of these checks for the Tyrunt that I haven't checked into. I think they're 1 page each, right? Yep. And then there's the free check down here. Is that the top? They keep moving the stuff around. It's a free check somewhere. Yeah, that's the free one. Let's get it. Another Amaura. So far we've checked 0 of the Tyrunts, even from the 50-50 encounters. Okay, that's going to give us catch 3 rock types. Easy to do. 99% of yours gave you... Really? Dude, that's what I'm a little bit worried about. They're going to have maybe some stuff that from the other event going on. Because, yeah, a lot of the checks I've had so far have not been this Fossil Research Day themed. They've been the other coinciding event. But we are going to take down this gym reluctantly really quick. Let's do this. We got to use... make sure we have a fighting type that has a fighting move. Does that have close combat? That does, sure. I reckon Aaron should send you a shiny luck, seeing as you already won the day. I mean, I'll take it. Glad to hear Aaron had a good day, though. Okay, so we have to get the close combat off here. I don't think we're going to, are we? That's super annoying. Okay, well, we have to throw another... what Pokemon do we have now? Because, yeah, we have to throw a charge attack. You're the red team. I'm taking you down. Okay. So this should count too. As long as we can get this one off, should be super effective, right? All right. 2 of them done at once. It took some time, but it's fine. We defeated the gym. I didn't mean to fully take the gym down, but one of the only times you'll ever see me battling gyms on a stream. Let's throw in, sure, put Volcarona there. And 2 checks. Number 1's going to be, nice, let's go. Oh my God, that's almost a shundo. That one's really good. Great start to the day. 700 is what we're looking for. That's the shundo number. But okay, man, the first Tyrunt. First one we get. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, the stat build's kind of weird. It's only 11 CP off of being a shundo. But that's a great one. See if we can go back to back. Number 2. Oh my God. Dude, back to back, no way. That's insane. The first 2 Tyrunts we checked, both shiny. That was maybe 10 Amauras. And 2 Tyrunts in a row. Wow, okay. That's why you don't dump any of the quests, man. Those gym ones kind of suck to do. That was crazy, though. And this one's going to be way worse. Yeah, I get a 10, 12, 12. Imagine. Dude, just imagine. It's loading? Oh, I was going to say, that would be crazy. If we got 3 in a row, that would have been nuts. But wow. Luck just changed on a dime right there. Missed the quick catch, but that was back-to-back in the same minute, I think. Hey, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. What's up, YT? But yeah, they're 1 in 10 today, so that type of stuff can happen, like, pretty easily. 5 curveballs, sweet. You know what else is funny is it seems like the quests that I'm reluctant to do, like the spin and all that kind of stuff, are usually the ones, not the spin, the battle in gyms, usually the ones that pay off with the luck. I don't know what that's about. 3 in a row would be insane. It's happened before. Like, it's a 10% chance. It's not unlikely to think we'll see that again. That was crazy, though. This one gives us, okay, not shiny, 675. That's our first non-shiny Tyrunt. That's how lucky it's been today. Get these spins in. Hopefully we can stack a couple of the power-ups. That one's not even one. Earn 3 hearts with your buddy. Easy peasy. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. I hope you get a shundo as well. Birthday shundo would be crazy. What team are you on? The blue team. 8 p.m. here. It's still 97? Oh my God. It's insane. Yeah, it's pretty crazy in the summer, like when it still stays that hot at night. Not doing the daily. No, I'm going to let it run out. But yeah, there we go. On cue. Timer Tyler. He had an alert going off in his head. He knew. Man, the sun on my screen, I can barely tell which one of these we've already spun. Looks like we did spin all these, though, which is fine. I'm going to keep this power-up quest. And I guess we can get the hearts on our buddy out of the way. So I always recommend never doing any of your buddy stuff before, just because you're going to have to flip through a lot of buddies getting hearts and stuff. You can use Poffins, but kind of expensive to do. Give him a scratch. Salamence seems to like getting scratched for a while. Okay, Salamence, you're liking this a little bit too much. There we go. That should be the 3. Dude, how is that 2? Oh, there we go. And Tyrunt. Yellow team's the best? I don't think so. It's maybe second best, but the best is definitely blue. Missing the quick catch. All right. Well, man, that's an awesome start to the day. I can't believe we checked that many Amauras in back-to-back Tyrunts shine. And we got some more in here we'll sit on for now. That's still all Amauras. How many checks do you get from each one? Dude, that ticket is so good. Haven't even pulled a shiny from the ticket yet, but I just honestly like it that much. Blue is the best, I agree. It's only one best team. Use Pineapps. For once, a task that is up my alley. Also, too, the wild spawns are pretty sick. Like, all these fossils, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter who you are in this game. Everyone at least needs one of these shiny, or would take another one anyways. Not going to Pineapple my chop because I decided so. And we do need an Anorith, so all the stuff in the wild are full odds today. Don't really expect to see those, but you never know. But yeah, with a rock type mega on and catching all these, might have some cool just wild stuff today. I really hope so. But that should be the last one we need for these. Number one's going to be a non-blue one, a 680. And number two is going to be an Amaura. This guy won't shine yet, which is fine. I do like the Tyrunt quite a bit better. I'm sure we'll get both today, but I do quite prefer the Tyrunt. Archon and Tortuga are the quote-unquote rare spawns for the day, I believe. So we're not going to see as many of those. What's CP for both hundos? So 584 for Amaura and a 700 flat for Tyrunt. And if you're just joining in right now, we got these back-to-back checks. Literally back-to-back checks. So if you haven't already, drop a like in the stream. Gonna be a crazy day. I'm feeling a shundo, man. I feel like we're due. We're definitely due. Let's get a couple other checks in here too. Where's the free research at? That's this one here. Let's see. Gives us a 688. Okay. Not the worst. Let's check a few more Amauras after this one. The girl is a shiny Gyarados. It's my favorite shiny in the game. Favorite Pokemon in the entire world is the Gary. It feels weird having my Go Plus off. The reason I'm doing that is to keep track of the stops that we've spun and not spun. Weather Boost, another one that's not part of this event. Anyways, let's get some Amauras. This gives us a non-white, okay? This one's gonna give us another non-shiny. Dude, Amaura won't do it. What's up, PL? Sending the shiny luck, 39%, okay. Take 39%. But I can't stress this enough. Put a rock-type Mega on. Tyranitar. Deancey would work good. It's another one I'm forgetting right now. It doesn't matter what you have. Put a rock-type Mega on. You will not regret that. Okay, let's check another Amaura. This gives us... Man, this guy's playing hardball. Let's get a couple incenses rocking too. Incenses are like such a good item in the game, and they're almost free if you think about it. 40 coins. It's gotta be the cheapest item in the game, and they last an hour. One of the best things out there. Okay, so we're going back to this area with a lot more stops now. Actually, I should maybe go get those ones before we continue. Maybe that's gonna be the smarter play, is go get those. Yeah, I think we will. If we're trying to cover the whole area, we'll leave the juicy area for last. This is gonna give us. Okay, dude, Tyrunt, or not Tyrunt, Amaura. What are we doing here, man? What's up, Daniel? We got 2 shinies so far. Back-to-back Tyrunts, 2 checks in a row. No Amaura just yet, but it is coming. How's your day been? Let's get another check in. This gives us. Nice, let's go. Ooh, yo. I saw the 4, that's 10 off the shundo. But there we go. He finally sparkled for us. Let's get him in a Pokeball. I feel like that'd be a nice shiny to have in a Pokeball. Let's go. iOS spoofing app. You just go outside and you use your feet and you look at trees and stuff. You give her a go, man. But here we go. I'm not sure why everyone's asking me if I'm spoofing today. The wind is outrageous. And yeah, all right. Cool. Looks really good. I think so too. I think it looks great. Let's get another one. Gives us a 556. So we only got 1 shiny Amaura on the day so far. See if we can get one more from this. This gives us a non-shiny as well. I got a 558. Morning's good. Just got out of bed. Nice, man. Good luck on the research day today. But yeah, I'm going to go up and get those stops. I feel like it's smarter to get these ones. We can't forget about any stops in the area. Just these ones are so out of the way. If you look over there, like, that's the area to play, right? Especially in the city, but... Yeah, I don't know, Delete. Everyone's been coming in, they're like, bro, what app are you using to spoof? It's like, man, it's super windy. Not really sure why I keep getting asked that, but... No, I'm just walking around. Believe it or not. Let's check a couple of the Tyrunts now. Look at all these glorious Tyrunts. Do we have the last free one, actually? No, we got to complete 3 more for the free. Okay. Let's check a couple of these. This one is a 670. Man, what an addicting day this is. Having good IVs on shiny boosted Pokemon. So sick. So power up 3, got to catch 5, got a 2K. I'm saving the power up 3 until Hopefully we get another one just to make the most of it, because I don't really like the power-up quests from these days. This one gives us Explore 1. That's another non-event quest. I don't know how I feel about that. We've already had in this short time today maybe 10 quests wasted because they're the wrong event. It's okay, right? I'm not gonna have a meltdown over it, but they should kind of fix that. Give this one a catch. Zaria says, my favorite Pokemon Go player. Whenever I'm sad, I watch your videos and get happy. Dude, that's amazing, man. I'm glad I can help in some small way. Thanks for being here. That's another one that has nothing to do with this quest. Okay, so we're getting quite a pile of these that have quite literally nothing to do with this event. What's up, AJ? And yeah, if I do end up exhausting all the research around here, I might like drive to a different part of the city and get some new ones. This gives us a non-shiny 679, okay. Let's spin these two lads. Please, hopefully they're gonna be quests that are gonna be, wow, dude, a catch 10 for berries. I'm getting kind of a bad feeling that they messed this up. That is a lot of quests that have nothing to do with this. Which tier sub? Anything that's not gifted. So if you're gifted, then it's tier 2. All right, let's just power something up then. We got our Regidrago I've been working on. This one right here that is a shiny 98. So we'll power this one up 3 times, 2, 3. Just a casual 20,000 dust for that. What's up, Reese? It's going good. A couple of shinies in the bag. By a couple, I mean we got back-to-back Tyrunts, like 2 checks in a row. We have 1 Amaura so far. I really want to see some wild stuff shine, man. So some really cool Mon spawning in the wild. This is another, a 692. Want to see that 700 flat. Okay, let's go and check a few more of these quests. This is some of the last ones from the Amaura. Let's get these done. This one doesn't shine and is not a hundo. 584 is the magic number. And Rith. Bonk in the head. Can't do research day? Sorry to hear that, man. This gives us. Man, Amaura's playing hardball, which makes me think that it's either going to be a very lucky day for Tyrunt, like it started off, or that we're going to get maybe like a Shundo. Dude, Wiggly, come on. Oh, that would have been so glorious. It's fine, though. Let's go spin these other oddball stops. So I don't think we spun this one down by the water. Who's your buddy? I forgot. This is a Shundo Salamence. That's what I'm rocking right now. Got some friendship coming in. Cool. Reach to the 53%. But yeah, this area looks dry, but the reason I'm doing this is to make sure we can get all the outskirts research done. You want to make sure you get every single Pokestop in your area on these days to be the most efficient. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going back and making sure we're getting all these weird ones along the pier before we go to the main part of the city. Also Cranidos. That is not a red one. Let's pull another. Let's go for the Tyrunt out of here this time. Let's go with this check. Feels lucky. And I was wrong. It's a 677. Okay. I don't know why I feel like holding the Tyrunt ones. I feel like they're really lucky. What's your coolest Shundo? Probably Galarian Moltres. The Shundo Galarian bird, which I feel like not too many people can say they have just yet. But yeah, I think we got to spin these ones and we'll work down the pier. We'll catch this guy again. But shout out to Edwin. I'm not sure if Edwin's in the house. I don't think he is, but grab me that ticket. I really do appreciate that. Arjun. Let's check for hundos too. I know the research hasn't given us one, but you never know in the wild. Anything from today would be a quality hundo to have. Hundo for Tyrunt, 700. Man, XP, that's making me nervous. They messed a bunch of these up. That makes it over 10 quests now that we've had that are not part of the research day. And unfortunately, they do this a lot. They don't usually make like makeup days for this, but if you're playing in an area that doesn't have that many stops, that's kind of a big deal, right? You can't really have them not have the right quests at the stops. 200 scatterbugs. Nice. Donald Duck says, everyone like. We have to try to get B2 to 100 likes. Definitely do that. It's free. It helps. We could beat the like goal twice over if everyone in here dropped one, which again is free. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, drop a like. I feel like a Shundo's coming today. Tortuga's a weird hitbox. Always overthrowing that guy. We're going to go to the area that's got tons and tons of good stops now. And it's going to be a lot of hunting down obscure areas just to get a couple of spins in, because each one of these randomly could be a Shundo. You really just never know. Use some Pineapps. Pineapp this guy as well. Anorith, one of the last shinies I need. He says no, but he gets a Pineapp. He's still a cool guy. And it gives us, come on, not shiny, not a hundo. Give this one a spin. Gonna be a good day for looking for Kecleons too, just because I don't usually hand spin stops. Usually the Go Plus does it for me, so be a good day to check for those. Jayla says, hi BT, what's up? How you doing today? Catch 3 rock type is easy peasy, as long as the leaf doesn't do that. And give Kabuto a catch 2, okay. I guess he's not gonna stay in his home. Hundo Scatterbugs 211, it is. My buddy Dan got that Shundo already, which is insane. Come on. Yes! Oh, it's not a Shundo, okay. Still cool to see though. Another one. We want to see 700. Dude, I was gonna need a new pair of pants. If that was 700, the stream would have ended because I'd have to get some new pants. But let's go. Number 4 of the day. Such a beaut, says Reese. I was saying, this might be one of the best research days I've ever played. Shiny? But like, these guys are quality shinies. They're useful on top of that too. Very happy to be playing this day today. But it just takes one stop to get you something like that. These are back-to-back Registeel raids. Catch 3 rock types. We could stop and do the Reggies. I don't know. Don't know if I will. Okay, catch rock types. Let's go in here and get one of our last Amaura checks. This is not a shiny one, a 570. And there is one more left for Amaura. I still have the whole ticket left for Tyrunt. But Amaura we've been kind of striking out on. Let's see. It's going to give us some dust, some XP. And yes, man, that's not a good one, but it does shine. The very last one out of this ticket. So that makes it 3 and 2 now. 3 Tyrunts, 2 Amauras, 27 minutes in, 5 shinies. That's looking fantastic. And it's going to be a bad one. Yeah, almost the floor. Man, let's go. Me and Jayla have almost the same profile. I saw that, but good to see you guys. Hopefully you're doing well today. Okay, so just getting the outskirts areas with most of the quests not even being set to the right thing. A lot of them are still event quests. We're cleaning up. Yeah, Reese, me too. I mean, I feel like anyone who misses it, if you bought the ticket, you should be able to just go do the quests after. I don't like how they time gate that. This gives us a non-blue one, a 678. Man, I feel like a Shundo is not only possible, but I feel like it's likely today. Like, I have a very good feeling we're getting a Shundo today. Night. Play Roblox? I don't. Already been knocked out of the gym back there. Everyone has the same quest to take down gyms and stuff, right? So that's going to be happening pretty much all day. But let's see. The Granados. Check this, going to give us a huge Tyrunt that is not a huge hundo. Be good for the showcases. That would have been cool. This area too can have Wiglets sometimes. We're going to go down the other side of the pier after this, I think. That's going to be the play. As the game is just chugging along. All these event days lately have been running just not very good game-wise. Shadow Giratina coming, Shadow Kyogre. Yeah, the Shadow Kyogre will be for the raid day. The other one will be the one that Geo has, but gonna be a good event, man. Any of the takeovers are pretty good. What's up, Val? Good to see you. You know what? I might just do this power-up quest. I've been holding off so we can hopefully like stack another one. Actually, you know what? No, we'll wait. We'll find one eventually, right? Let's just wait on it. Because powering up is annoying. Tortuga. What about you? Not sure if we'll run into a wild Nate today, maybe a wild Glenn. It is a pretty good day. So we'll see if those guys are out playing. This gives us, okay, great throws. We like those. Maybe not on Sizzlipede that much, but we usually like those. Purloin as well. All right, here we go. And not a shiny. 569, nice, but not really. We're gonna have to cross to get a couple of these. Been looking for a Pokemon Go YouTuber. I mean, that's all I do, man. Stream every single day. Good to have you here. Take a snapshot is not part of the event. Lots of rockets out randomly. I don't think that's boosted for this event. I think that's just like weird coincidence, but yeah, lots of those guys around. Anorith is a no. I wish this event was 6 hours. You know, like the next one's coming up, like the raid days and the hatch day and stuff is 6 hours. They should have made this one that way too. That would have been so cool. Let me check this one, then we'll see what our quests are. Spin Gym, dude, perfect. Love those. Give me some more of those quests. This gives us a Tyrunt that is not a 700 again. We got to make great throws on him, right? Perfect. Gonna play the wild area? Oh, of course. I play every event in this game. I mean, whether they're a major event or kind of a so-so event, I play every event live every day. Should be a bunch of stops over on the right. We'll go check those. Okay, that should be the last one we need. Oh, those are loading in late. See what I mean with the game just running a little bit slow? The research encounter seem to be behind. This gives us not shiny and a 681. And if none of these 4 on the right are power-ups, I'm just going to get that one done. Ready for Dialga Palkia raid day? Yeah, that's going to be debatably the most valuable one we've had for me in a while. What's up, Keto? But yeah, I'm going to be doing my 20 remotes each day, plus hosting the raids and stuff for members on the actual day for me too, so can't wait. Let's see if I can get this far away one if I walk this way. Favorite shiny is Gyarados. Love Gyarados, man. We get the spin, gives us a rock type, nice. And we got a rock type right here. Yo, everyone's jumping around, man. Notice these dinosaurs are going wild today. What does Nightbot mean? Nightbot's an AI, so Nightbot doesn't even know what he means. He's a bit of a weirdo sometimes. Okay, let's hopefully get another power-up quest. That's for rare candies. Nice! Oh, it's not a Shundo, but another one. Dude, it's crazy when the sparkles load in. You're just waiting to see the number. Could have been. Could have been. Oh, dude, I was so ready to just explode in excitement there. If that would have been 700. But another one. And, yeah, he's okay. Shiny number 5? No, 6. 6 of the day. Great stuff. Catch 5 Pokemon. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Please be a power-up. Battle in a gym. That's an annoying one to have. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to spin that. That's okay. We'll come back this way. So power-up. Let's power up the Regidrago again. I'm trying to 50 max this guy, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. That's done. Why do you throw the ball and exit right away? So I don't have to wait for the animation. It's a quicker way to catch stuff. We got an Amaura. Yeah, we're gonna venture down this side of the pier. We gotta remember that there's one stop here at the beginning of the pier that we didn't actually check yet. It's the one that I accidentally spun. Shiny rates for the wild are full odds. The research are 1 in 10, which is crazy, but everything else is still 1 in 500. But yeah, there's some good stuff in the wild. If you get lucky, I mean, like, every one of these fossils kind of a tough shiny to get. This gives us Another Tyrunt. We've been wildly lucky with these so far. The Amaura's not so much. How many shundos? We have 8. Gonna be 9 after today, though. I feel like we get one today for sure. We're gonna go get these stops. The ones that I couldn't quite reach from across the water. They're kind of a pain to go and get, but might as well not leave anything behind. And you know what? We'll check a few of these in the meantime. This is from the free part of the ticket. This gives us an Amaura that's not shiny. It's fine. And last but not least, gonna get some dust out of here. Some XP and a shundo. No, and 680's okay. Kind of middle of the pack. Been loving the Sizzlipede, me too. Because candy is pretty tough to come by for that. So yeah, mega a bug or fire type and go to town catching them. I don't know what I have for XL candies on the Sizzlipede. That kind of reminds me I should check. Yeah, not that many. And we are full on Mons. So we've got no Nundos in the list. We'll dump these guys. We're catching like a maniac. We just started grinding today. We've already caught that many. Let's check for Hundos too. No Hundos. Would be great if we could get the rock weather boost. What's up, Toto? Yeah, the name of the game is going to be making sure in your area, do the same thing I'm doing right now. Spin every single stop around because each one of them is going to give you a one-time research that are 1 in 10 shiny boosted. Hundo for Amaura's 584. Tyrunt is 700, 700. Take a snapshot. Don't want to do those. Granados. Don't think we spun the next ones up. The next 2 over there are the only ones we have to worry about. And then we'll go to the right. Fun fact, actually, this stop right here, this obscure one, gave me the Shundo Runerigus. So, not saying that's going to happen again, but I've been lucky with these like random oddball stops. Archon. Let's pull one out of the paid ticket again. Thank you to Edward for this. Gives us a 686. Getting up there. Let's pull one more out of here. This is going to give us... Nice! Oh, okay, it's pretty close. 12 off. Dude, Tyrunt has been crazy lucky. That is absurd. Fed some goats. Oh my god, man. 12 off. You see what I mean? That's that close to being a shundo. But yeah, these are fun days. Okay, that one's a catch 5. Pretty easy to do. As long as we don't find any more like the battle in a gym. So I gotta find a gym that's either red or yellow to battle next. Got a weather warning, as we always do in these grinds. I'm pretty sure almost every day in Canada some kind of a weather warning. Too hot or too cold. Is it a shiny boost? Yeah, it's on the research. Every research day is a 1 in 10 from field research between 2 and 5. So only between 2 and 5 p.m. This gives us, please, an Amaura. Not shiny. Man, Tyrunt's loving me. That's the shundo that I want the most from today. Do you sort them out later? So what I do is, like you just saw, I transferred 300 Mons in this tag here, but I will meticulously go through my 3 stars and see what I keep later, yeah. I just do that so on the go I don't have to go through and sort out my bag. No one wants to watch somebody sort their bag on a stream, so just to keep things moving, I do that. Let's go spin these 2 and then we'll turn around. Gives us 3 great throws, perfect. And we're gonna have to find some areas in the city that have some unspun stops. They're not gonna be the best areas to go to, but it just takes one of the right stops to have a shundo. Okay, awesome. We'll check what this last one is down here before I claim that. We'll see. Actually, oh, there's 2 here. I didn't see the second one. Okay, nice. You don't get anything for gyms, by the way. Only the stops, because they have to have a research quest in them. So we're gonna keep battling a gym. Kabuto. What do we got? Earn 3 hearts. Okay, that's not my favorite quest. This gives us another Amaura 555. Hopefully this one is like another gym one or another hearts one. Actually would prefer the hearts, I think. Come on. Come on, quest. Let me spin ya. I'm like right on top of this, dude. Come on. Let's try that again. Okay. And that's spin 2 stops. Easy enough. Okay, so we're going to have to switch our buddy over now because we already got 3 hearts on him. Let's switch to... let's get the Wiglet here. Why not? The double XL Wiglet. The event is 3 hours from 2 to 5. 2 to 5 p.m. local time. So yeah, the 3 buddy hearts relatively simple. Feed it a golden raspberry, take a photo, scratch it, and it's done. But you can only do that at the quick steps once, right? So I always recommend just swapping your buddies. You can do it up to 20 times in a day. It works out a lot better though if you have 2 or 3 of these quests stacked. This gives us a Tyrunt that is, okay, no hundos coming out of the quest just yet. Not yet. But yeah, shiny boost only on research. All right, let's head up that way. You can see there's just kind of some oddball stops. We're saving the best area for last. The best area is going to be loaded with stops, and they're all going to be close together, but make sure we get these. What's up, Peggy? Forget milkshakes. Your double XL brings all the girls to the yard. Oh my God. Oh my God, lunch. You're not wrong, but my goodness. And Earth again. If you're just joining in right now, it's been crazy lucky. A sea of shinies. I think that's 7 total, and it's been heavily dominated by Tyrunt, which I do prefer. Speaking of that, let's go in and grab a few more of these Wolverines here. And we got, okay, at 674. Peggy says, wanted to thank you for the follow on Insta. Yeah, no worries. Peggy's famous on Instagram. She's got more followers than I do. I don't really use Instagram, but I always go through and see if people are following me. I follow them back. Try to be a nice guy. We've already spun this one. Let's go up here. Yo, Matt's in the house. Matty P. Matty P's the man to see if you didn't know. You sound like John Cena. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, like, the deep voice thing, maybe. But I feel like he sounds very different than I do. And we have a different theme song, too. Found any Tyrunts? Yeah, 5. This is the shiny haul in the day, man. The ponytails are traded, obviously, but 7. Got 2 Amauras and 5 Tyrunts. Reese, the theme song. Peggy says, what? No way. For realsies, Peggy. Do we see we became lucky friends, Matt? I did. You know what that means, Matt? You gotta come spend the weekend or something in Canada one of these times. So I can trade you a 12-12-12 like all of my lucky trades go. 4,300 shinies is crazy. I've actually transferred a bunch, but yeah. I mean, considering that my storage is like 10,000, it's almost half in shiny boys. Okay, let's go get this obscure stop. This one right here. That's kind of a cool stop. When did this go in? Is that new? You can always check if you want to know, by the way. If you click on these, the little photo, it's from a year ago. It'll show you at the top left there who nominated it and stuff. Cool, okay. I was this many years old when I learned that. Let's give this one a spin. I kind of want to get gifts from there. And this gives us a Tyrunt again. You got another battle in a gym, which is, depending on how you look at it, pretty good. The bad thing is the area that we're going to doesn't have gyms. So 2K egg, gonna be a duck. And yeah, how are we gonna handle this? I have to go spin all those stops before I battle in a gym. This could be kind of hairy, man. We're gonna have to complete each quest like one at a time. Let's check a few more Tyrunts out of here. This one gives us, nice. Oh, it's not a Shundo, but another one, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? And that is 18 off of being a Shundo. 18 CP. But man, this blue dino is loving me. So sick. And he's like, nah, I don't want to get caught. He wants to stay a free range dino today. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. And that's shiny number 8 of the day. And we'll check him for science. He's okay. Not the best, not the worst. that our first shiny? No. That's the 6th Tyrunt. We have 2 Amauras too. The paid ticket coming in clutch. And make sure we have a spot open. If this is another battle in a gym. Okay, that one's easy. Let's send some of the mods some of these. And of course, only one sticker I can send. Gotta send the Wiglet ones. Send one to Garlic, she'll love that. Send this one too. So Dylan, I can show you after. What I'm doing is I'm sliding the berry tray as I throw the ball. And it allows me to hit the run button so I can kind of quick catch them. Don't have to wait for the animation to go. All right, that one's been sent. Sir, excuse me, there we go. So the game is chugging along. And it gives us an Amaura that is not a hundo or not a shiny. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. One hand throws the ball, the other one slides the tray. You'll see it come out like that. And then hit run. And it's not a guaranteed catch. But it's just, I don't have to wait for the ball to rock back and forth, which I personally think is very, very useful to not have to wait for that. Check again. No hundos, no nundos just yet. And you know what? I guess we'll pull one more. Let's pull one more out of here. I've been kind of saving these. All of these are Tyrunts, by the way. We don't have any other ones, do we? No. This is the last of the ones we have. Let's go with... Let's just go in order. Top one. What? Sir? Not shiny. A 684. How many nundos? We have 53 now. Which they're not easy to get. Nundos you can only get in non-weather boosted conditions. Can't get them from raids or trades or research or anything like that. So, yeah. Unscripted says 75 encounters today. I got really busy. Only got 2 shinies. I mean, it's still cool to get 2, but dang, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, we're gonna go to this area and spin these. I have 2 of the battle in a gyms. I'm pretty worried. If we get a 3rd one, we're done. You can't stack more than... We're not done. I just have to battle in a gym. But you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be in trouble if we get another one. When did this event start? Yeah, Matt, it starts at 2 and goes until 5. And to get the shiny boosted mons, you gotta spin stops and complete the research. Make 3 great throws. Kabonk. Also, I'm Golden Blizzard. Oh, okay. Dude, they switched the names to @ tags. And unless, like, you had your name set up to be, like, the same as your username, they messed up all the names. So, yeah, my apologies. If I miss someone's name, I mean, like, YouTube is just playing. They're playing these days. Okay, 3 great throws. Beautiful. And it gives us dum-ba-da-na. Not a shiny. It's the dump-a-da-na thing. They didn't like that. Hopefully I can spin this one from here. Rating Shadow Red still worth it? It is. Peggy, because of the purifiable Shundo option, Garlic got herself a 13-13-13 shiny, purified it into a Shundo. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is there's a lot more options of IV combinations that can be a Shundo with the purifiable option being in there. Yo, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. We are crushing it with the shinies. We just started, and we got a ton. Just like this one right here. Imagine. Amaura, sir. Excuse me. Just bonk him on the shoulder. This gives us... That's not part of the event. Catch 5 with weather boost. You're not going to fool me. Maybe others, but not me. And... that, dude, that's not one either. What's the matter for you? What about this one? That, dude, that, are you kidding me? This entire park didn't have one quest that's part of the event. Yo, that's a bit stinky, man. How many shinies you got? I think 8. And like, look at these Tyrunts, look at the numbers. 700 is the Shundo. That's 11 off, 12 off, like, that's 10 off being a Shundo Amaura. It's been pretty crazy. Been pretty nuts. Let's go get these other obscure stops. I'm trying to get like the areas that are less populated. That's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty fun. Also, too, man, don't sleep on the wild spawns are sick. It's all the different generations of fossils, so they're all pretty good. That's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that I slowly but surely get every single one of these stops spun, because once you've spun this stop, You get the quest and beat it, that one's done. You won't get another research for the day. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure that you're like covering your whole area strategically so you get the most amount of checks in. I guess let's do these ones while we're here. Yeah, let's do these ones and we'll work our way back. This one gives us power up 3 times. Okay. Dude, Regidrago's going to be buff after this. Let's go in and give him another 3, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we get here. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Rachel, you brought us a shiny. Ready? Ah, that would have been cool. I still like you anyways. Be a lot cooler if he was a Shundo, though. Tortuga. 30 checks, 0 shinies. I'm sorry, man. The 1 in 10 can be great. It can also be very unlucky. I'm like walking through like a garden of like a church right now. Hope they don't mind that I'm chilling here, looking for some shinies and stuff. Granados, what do you got? Don't give me battle in a gym. Don't do it. Okay, great. Make 5 curveballs. The reason I don't want the battle in a gym is not because I refuse to do them. It's just I have to find a gym that's not my color in this area without spinning stops. I'm gonna have to pull a bunch of stuff out of the stack. I was gonna leave these guys, but just for time's sake, let's do these. How do you have so many Pokeballs all the time? So a few things, Matt. I open all my gifts every day that give you some. I'm always around stops and I spin them with the Go Plus. And also I do have a home Pokestop now. So it only gives me like a couple items per spin. But it's still better than nothing, you know what I mean? We got not shiny. What about you? Never mind, I've already spun you. That's not part of the... Dude, they got to stop with that, man. They can't be giving us all these quests that are not part of the event. That's so rotten. In the meantime, let's pull another few Tyrunts out of here. Bonk in the head. He really didn't get caught. Tyrunt's just trying to poke the bear right now. It's me, I'm the bear. Ready? Come on. Not shiny, a 673. Tyrunt's still just acting a fool. We're gonna go down this side street though. There's only 2 stops here. I know it seems ridiculous to make a trip for that, but like it literally takes 1 stop to get a Shundo. It doesn't matter if you're in a busy area or not. It just has to be the right stop. So that's why I'm like pretty much running down the side of a highway right now doing this. Let's get 1 more out of here. Shiny. Not shiny, 682. And this guy's attacking like a shadow raid boss. Hopefully these lads let me run across the road here. I don't think they're gonna. Everyone here looks like they're in a huge rush. Okay, I'm gonna see. Here we go. Shout out to these guys, let me do that. What's the number? What do you mean, what number? The hundo? You want a 700 on the Tyrunt. And you want a 584 on Amaura. Okay, let's give this. That's the wrong one. That one right here. And that's not even part of the event. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Also, I didn't take a look. Oh, there's a red gym. Okay, this is actually going to get 2 quests done. I have to battle in a gym, and to do that, you have to battle against a gym that's not taken over by your current color, right? So that actually works out very well. We'll do that, and then we'll continue. Let's get a few more checks out of here. That's our remaining checks for the Tyrunt. I've been saving them, and you know what? I think we pulled 3 shinies out of this ticket, so like, it's been kind of working. Here we go. Not shiny on this. 673. Anorith is one that I need. How do you have a home stop? No, it's not a fake stop. No, there's different things you can nominate. So if your area has anything, you can always try them. But no, it's not fake or anything. This one's gonna be a 669. Because yeah, if you nominate fake stuff in the game, you can like be banned and stuff too. So don't do that. Gligar, good job catching the Galarian bird yesterday. Yeah, thanks. That was pretty wild, wasn't it? We have 22 birds now. Isn't that insane? I've had people like messaging me being like, dude, how does that even work? It's just the amount that we see. I mean, the law of averages, if you see enough birds, they're eventually gonna start catching. You're gonna get a few of them. But yeah, we're like Reese says, we're in Canada. Slowly working through these super far out stops. Like there's one here and then there's the red gym. That's going to give us a total of 3 checks. And we'll check a few more of these. 10 birds now for Olivia? Oh my God, that's a lot of birds. And we got, all right, 682. Didn't mean to give it a pineapple. That was a weird glitch. No way that caught, right? It did. Let's check. You know what, Reese? What are we feeling? Top, middle, or bottom? Let's let Reese pick one of these. Don't let me down, man. We have 4 checks left. Keep in mind, whatever Reese says goes. Peggy says nominated 1 or 2. Yeah, I mean, it depends. They're kind of tricky with them. He says the middle. Fudgicles. Reese, I still love you, but that's not too good. Maybe the next one. Doggy says, yo, BT. What's up, Doggy? Doggy Dog 100. Not to be confused with Doggy Dog 99. Totally different guy. This one's a no. Can you please click on the timed research? Well, that's what the whole event we're doing today. So all of these shinies, you see right here, all of those are from timed research. If you mean this at the top, that's all stuff we've already checked. If you get a mon from this and you run, it goes into your research. So that's what those are. Only the big field research, which you'll see in a sec, like these ones below that, only those ones are actually new checks. 86% from Peggy. Okay, that's looking better. How many shinies today? 8, I think. Dude, why can't I spin that yet? We're gonna check this. Best case scenario is this is battle in a gym. That would be great if it is. Oh, okay, dude, use super effective. It technically is. So we're gonna get 3 checks right now for battling in a gym as long as we use something that's gonna hit for super effective damage. The way to do that is to look at which Pokemon's up first. So, okay, it looks like we're gonna be, let's put a fighting type. And I think, let's go with him. He gets his move pretty fast. So obviously not against the Kingdra, but the Blissey's gonna be super effective. All right, here we go. I don't know what that is, red. Doesn't sound too good. If you're trying to spell spoofer, then no. Obviously we're outside, you can hear the wind. It is crazy though. I think I've been accused of being a spoofer like 10 times today already. There's wind. We're outside. Use my feet. I'm one of these crazy guys who walks around playing the game properly. Let's do this one. Brother has 2 birds. What's he got? Okay, so this right here, that's going to be our super effective charge move. That's what we had to do. We'll win the battle just because why not? I read that as you're a sweater. Is BTM? I don't know. All right, here we go. That's 3 checks for us. And you know what? We'll stay on this side of the road. Usually we hunt birds down the other way. We have 3 checks. Let me make sure I don't leave a shiny behind here. I'm kind of determined to get some wild shinies of these fossils today. Reese says BT really is him. You guys are too nice. Hopefully him is a cool guy. I'd like to think he is. Alright, okay, we got 3 checks. Here we go. Number 1 is a 680. Dude, sir, here we go. 2 is gonna be a Fudgicle. Dude, why are these guys attacking that much? Elise says, Char was away for a while, had to do something. We got, I think, 8 shinies so far, Elise. No shundos. But we got a lot of shinies. In the first hour, it's been great. This gives us a 683, so a swing and a miss on these. Every one of those is not too good, but we have those 2 in the middle there. And then we have that cluster, like a ton of stops over there. And if I do run through these quick enough, I'll probably go for a drive and try to get some other ones. I don't really want to drive and grind, but like these are pretty addicting just to get checks in for. Speaking of checks, let's get a few more. We got 3 more Tyrunts. And that one's not shiny. Greg says, excited for Pelkey and Dialga. Yeah, me as well. I feel like the whole world is, honestly. They're some of the best raid bosses we ever see in this game. And their candy is quite literally, I would say, the most important and valuable candy. Let's get our last couple of checks in here, man. Saw Wiggly, that's my buddy. Saja Boy says, I'm sub. Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate that. We're on the road to 50K, so Very, very, very much appreciate that. And shiny. Not the one. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Maybe the last one's going to be a shundo. We're going to save that. I'm going to save that for after these 2 spins. And let's check again for hundos. They're not weather boosted today. So it's going to be a little bit less chance of finding that. Maybe more close to being able to find a nundo. Yo, Davey, what's up, man? Mr. Wavy Davey in the house. Excited for Shadow, Kyogre, and Giratina. Yeah, the Giratina is going to be okay. You only get 1. It's cool. But the Kyogre is going to be cool because you can just raid them, right? Like, that's going to be awesome raids to do. Saving coins for the Go Fest, too? Fair enough. You had Chinese food for lunch? I haven't had Chinese food in ages. It always makes me feel terrible after. But, like, it's so good, right? How high should Tyrunt be for the shundo? 700. And my game is looking like it's locked. Gingy says, sub to you. Thanks for the sub, man. Truly appreciate that. Catch 5 is easy peasy. Let's see what this one is before I turn around. Never says, huge respect for playing the game. I appreciate that, man. I feel like you mean probably for playing it legit or whatever, but that's the only way to do it. Explore 3 is not the one, so that's not too good. We'll turn around and go get the other stops we're gonna get. Peggy with the 5 says, guys, smash that like button, show some love. Thank you so much, Peggy. I really appreciate that. Peggy just going off the deep end with support in the last little bit, but really appreciate you. Thank you for everything you do. Make sure you guys throw a W in the chat. Also, Peggy just donated so that you guys would hit the button for free. So go ahead and hit the like. It is free. And let's have a recap of the shinies we've caught today. So yeah, we've got 8. Been very heavily dominated on the Tyrunt front, which is cool. And that's our closest to being a shundo. That's 11 off. And that one's 10 off. So had some kind of close calls, I guess. Jalissa says, gonna go. Sounds good. Thanks for being part of today's stream. Favorite Pokemon for me is Gyarados. I was saving these, but I just want to check them. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. So people sometimes say I sound Canadian. Other people think I sound American, but that's where I'm from. Yo, Matt being a member for 9 months says, woo, Big Daddy BT. Dude, thank you for everything, man. You guys know Matt. It's an oh, dude, Shiny Archon. In the middle of talking about how Matt is an absolute legend. Shiny Archon. Okay, there's a full odds one. But thank you again, Matt. Half of the things we've done on the channel wouldn't be possible without that man right there, and I'm fully serious about that. So thank you again, dude. And we got this on cue. You know what? Just because that was pretty perfect. Let's get Maddie here, and let's get Peggy on this one too. The double support back to back. Do you have any megas? All the megas that are in the game, I do have. Yeah. Our first full odds. Sick, man. Also, this is going to give us an Amaura that is not a hundo, not a shiny. That is so random. That's why you run incense. You never know. Like, just run an incense, and these full odds stuff can shine. They're not going to shine like the research stuff is, but you can get lucky. Peggy says, what? Thank you, thank you. Least I can do. I did. Yeah, so squad, I did. Actually, huge courtesy of Edwin. He sent me the $2 ticket, and I got, I think, 4 or 5 shinies from that ticket. So I don't think Edwin's in the house with us today, but when he is, we'll have to thank him properly. I'll see which one he likes better. Those ones, yeah, so Haro, good to see you, man. Tyrunt and Amaura are from Pokémon Research, and they're both great shinies. Like, so they're kind of rare to find. In the wild, for sure. Saw 2 birds, Articuno and Zapdos. Finally seen other birds. Yeah, Davy's the 1 in 10 shiny odds in the birds. Oh, Edwin is here. Dude, awesome to see you. Also, let me know. Was waiting until you got here. Which one do you like better? Let's name one of these after you, because I think that 4 of the Tyrunts came from the ticket, and 1 of the Amauras did too. So, let me know, Edwin. It's the least we can do. That's a very kind thing to send me the ticket. I was pumped when I saw that. It actually didn't come to the shop for me until, like, I saw it was gifted. I was trying to buy it last night, and it wasn't in the shop, and I was like, yo, what's going on with this? But happy to have it anyways. We still got one check left. I've been saving this last one. That one's just marinating right here. Hopefully it's going to be a shundo. Let's spin this. Got to remember that there's one more down by the pier too that we didn't complete yet. I think that's the only one that we didn't complete that way. And look at this sea of Pokestops up here. So as far as we're looking over there, there's one stop we can go get. And then we'll go and get all of these. Those are all brand new. Every single one of these has not been spun yet. So lots of chances left. Sizzlipede randomly spawning here, okay. I guess that's cool. Why do you have Wiglet as your buddy? It's the double XL one, Davey. So I had to switch just for buddy hearts. So I'm just gonna be swapping like random stuff just to get the quick checks in. So official, if you're a gifted member, you gotta upgrade to tier 2, and then if you're a tier 2 member or anything that's not upgraded or not gifted, then you just drop your code. Well, let's get a few more of these guys spun. I'm gonna go get that oddball one down the street. Edwin says I'm all Tyrunts. Got myself a Shundo Amaura. Oh my god, dude, congrats on that. And okay, we'll name our best one after you, Edwin, because you sent me that ticket, and I really do appreciate that. Dude, Shundo Amaura though, I know you like the Tyrunt, but that's crazy. There we go, what a beauty. Did we hit the like goal? Hey, thank you guys for crushing the like goal, man. We'll get that one up there. And let's see, catch some Mons, spin some stops. This one is make curveballs. Okay, awesome. Got lots of stuff to do. But yeah, I think if we exhaust everything in my area, we could hop in the truck and like go for a drive and spin some stops and stuff, right? Why not? For now though, like I want to do all these on foot and wild catch, but we might as well go looking for other ones. Jan says 6 shiny Tyrunts. It's only an hour in, but yeah, crushing it. 4 to 5 people in the Discord has Shundo Amaura. Yeah, because Elise got one too. That is so sick, man. Like, these days are just so fun. Okay, we got 2 checks done right here. Let's get them. Number 1. Not shiny. In a 666. Would have been kind of cool to get, actually. Okay, number 2, please. Fudgicles, not on that one. Blizzard says, already 43K. How are you doing this BT, this crazy growth? Honestly, man, it's all thanks to you guys, but I just try to keep consistent and do my thing and grind every day, and I'm very lucky to have the community I have, man. You guys are the best. Also, been experimenting with a new setup, like an at-home setup, for like raid days and stuff, like anytime I'm like remote raiding or doing PvP. But it's a TV style, like, so it has like face cam, my gameplay and all the stuff. And I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. We might try to do one of those next Friday night. It's just more of a chill way to hang out. So it'll be something that you'd watch on your TV, I guess, as opposed to like being in a short stream. But I'm very excited to have those streams coming up as well. Hey, dude, thank you, Edwin. Honestly, thank you, man. Power up 3. Let's go with the Regidrago again. He's getting buffed today. Lifting some weights. And here we go. Do you plan on using the home setup for... yeah, Dolphin. So, like, you know how a lot of the events... I mean, for me, I'm in Canada, right? So I'm always remote raiding the New Zealand stuff the night before. They're usually on Friday nights because the raid day will be on Saturday, my time. So while I'm taking my remote raids and chilling, we might just do them like that. The setup, I have to say, looks great. Garlic did all of it, and it looks amazing. We got Amaura. Tori says, you and Mystic Saber are my favorite Pokemon YouTubers. Hey, I appreciate that. Including me within the top ranks. I've often said I don't know Mystic personally, but I have a great deal of respect for him. He's built an empire doing this, and he's definitely the guy, right? When you think Pokemon GO YouTube, you think him. So thanks for including me in there. 94%, oh my God. 94 from Davey, 61 from Jan. All right. We're just going to get this one random one before I spin around here. And Hopefully it's at least an event one. It's not. That's not even one that's got anything to do with this. And it's okay. At least now we know, but that's a little bit annoying. They still have a mix of the ones from the coinciding event. Bonk. You're gonna pass Alexa in subs? She's kind of a different thing than what I do though, right? I think she just makes videos. She was actually having a peek at my chat phone, I'm pretty sure, on, it was the park day in New Jersey. I like looked over and saw her there. I'm like, oh. I think she was like, what's this guy doing? Opened up a group the last couple days on Campfire, around 150 kilometers, 5 people joined. That's amazing. Oh my God, what's happening? Reese with the 2 says you need shiny Amauras. Edwin with the 5 nifty gifties. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much. Get some W's rolling for not only Reese, but Edwin as well. 5 nifty gifties. Edwin says, my God, there's so many things scrolling so fast. Says congrats on 43K, by the way. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. We actually had something kind of interesting happen with that. So we hit 43K last night, right? And after the stream ended, it was around 43,000 in like 15, something like that. YouTube emails me today and says that they removed 19 subscribers with no reason at all. I'm like, why? So that was my congratulations from YouTube. They put me slightly under 43 again today. I have no idea why. I don't know if they like, it's accounts that got banned or like what happened, but it was a weird email to get. Bots, I think, says Davey. You know what I think it is? When people come in and spam to be added and then like get timed out, I think that they make new accounts and do the same thing. I think that might have been what they removed it for. But the thing is, people have told me before, like even my friends have said that they've come back to my streams and had to resubscribe. So like, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. What's up, Worm Guy? I remember you. Now you're at 43 again. We're back. We back. Anorith. Okay, let's spin these other stops here. You know what? Here's the last Tyrunt we have from here. This isn't the last one of the day. This is the last one from the paid ticket. Again, Edwin, really appreciate it, man. And here we go. Some dust. Some XP and a shundo. No, it's fine. 680. We got like between I think we got 1 Amaura and we got 4 Tyrunts from that ticket. Got 43K the hard way, more fulfilling. Yeah, it was weird. Hey, thanks, Worm Guy. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for watching. It's only happened a couple of times. They emailed me like that before, like in the winter, saying that they removed, I think it was the same thing, 15 subs or something. And it's like, not the end of the world. I mean, maybe they're catching these accounts doing like bad things or something. Just kind of weird. It's never an email that you're going to be like, oh, thanks, YouTube. thanks for taking some stuff away. But okay, win a max battle. We don't want. I think we spun these ones too, right? It's a non-event one there. Let's go get the ones in the city and then I'll get the ones down by the water. I think that makes a little bit more sense. This one. Ali says, have 20K followers on Instagram. Under followers, there's a tag for deactivated accounts. Often lose 100 to 200. Oh, that's crazy. You got 20,000 on Instagram, Elise? That's craziness. Elise is Instagram famous. I barely use Instagram. It's always funny when people like find out that I'm doing like YouTube stuff and they're like, oh, what's your Instagram? And I'm like, I don't use it. Because they go and look and they're like, dude's got like 100 followers. It's fine. We're doing our best, okay? Bonk. What about you? 19 subs, maybe bot accounts? Yeah, something like that. Probably what it is. Either way, it's not, I don't really care, right? Like, it is what it is. It was just kind of funny that it was like we were celebrating 43K and they did that and I was like, okay. Great throws. Let's keep the nice throws one to get some Pokeballs quick. That can't even make a nice throw. That's how pro we are. There we go. Grab these, power up 3 times. Hopefully we can grab another power up, would be cool. Okay, curveball, sweet. Dude, keep those ones rolling. We'll take these all day. David says, y'all have followers on Instagram. No, not me. I don't really use mine. I pretty much post like, shorts on there type thing, right? Like whatever the shorts would be for YouTube, but on there as well. I just don't like it as much. I like to do most of my stuff on YouTube. So yeah, I'm not a big social media guy other than YouTube. Matt says I quit all social media in 2021. Yeah, I mean, kind of same. I use it for like networking on here, but I don't have like a personal account for anything. I don't actually do that. This gives me an Amaura. Number 2 is going to be nice. Oh, it's not a Shundo though. Dude, another one of these. Okay. Man, my heart keeps dropping. When I see these go blue, I'm just thinking for a sec like, yo, this is it. This is it. But it's not it. Let's imagine you start making YouTube videos consistently too. Your growth might actually explode. I mean, I'd like to, Blizzard, but like I'd have to pretty much quit my job. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to like actually, I honestly, not gonna lie, my job like suffers since I started doing this. Not easy to be able to balance like pretty much streaming full time and you know, work full time and stuff too. So I mean, maybe one day we can get to full time. I'd like to do that. That's the ultimate goal, but for right now, gotta do what I gotta do. No, dude, launch is still in the queue. I don't know why. I have no idea. It won't go out of the queue. So I'll let you know, but it's even got an upgrade and they just kind of messed it up. I'm gonna go spin those 2 in the middle now. Almost had 2.5 million views on your remixed reel. That's insane. That is absurd. I mean, it makes sense though. You're doing some amazing photography and stuff, right? That's, people like that kind of stuff. Everyone does. Okay, Anorith gonna give us. Amaura won't shine. I don't know why. I mean, maybe he's just gonna be a Shundo in one of these next encounters, but wish it wasn't 1 check per stop. Yeah, that's why. Like once I'm done noodling my way through this area, we might hop in my truck and like just go spin stuff. It'll be a different pace of stream, but like, do I really care about wild shiny hunting? Not that much. When Shundos are from Pokestops, I probably want to go hunt those. Very time consuming. Maybe ask community for editing perhaps. Yeah, I mean, it's not even just that. It's Blizzard, it's more so like I'd have to take time away from my streams to do it. Like I said, unless I quit my job and I could like make videos in the day and stream at night. That's the only way I'd be able to do that. So maybe one day. Boba Fett says, hello there, what's up? 11%, Davey, come on. After all we've been through, Davey's really gonna send me 11%. We haven't spun these or the ones past this yet. But yeah, it won't be like really like video style, but I'm really excited to start streaming in longs as well too, like TV format. Do some PvP and some remote raids from home and stuff. The setup looks really cool. I'm excited. Share reels and posts about mental health to help others. In addition, photos and stories about Phoebe. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of the photography stuff. It looks amazing. Keep doing that though. Davey says deal with it. Attitude Davey. And dude, that's one that's not even, that's not part of the event, man. This one gives us, that's another one that's not part of the event. No more of that. Can't be having that. Just chilling with my friend. I'll give you a Boba Fett controller holder. Nice. Loving the Star Wars stuff. I respect it. Prod says hi, BT. What's up, man? Yeah, this has been a great day so far. I mean, I want to keep it rolling. Want to keep this same momentum going, but we've almost run through a big bulk of the stops in this area so far. So if we do run out of those, then I'll go for a drive. But we still have these 2 here. We also have these ones, that little cluster back over there. And then we have all down by the water, like all those guys near that fungus. So we got lots of checks to go. I think we can do it. And by do it, I mean get a Shundo from one of these, get lucky. Sending you a lottery ticket. If you gifted a ticket, you'll win $1 million, you think? I'll take that. That would be pretty crazy. Let's give this a spin. Great throws. Okay, we're on the right track. I'm trying to save this power up 3 that hopefully we can get another one and stack it, because that's going to be the most efficient way to do those. But okay, there we go. Awesome. Great throws. Perfect. Seeing some other people playing some pogo around here. Good to see. And we'll loop down here, get that last one I left by the pier. I'm trying to like strategically break down this area up to make sure that we get each and every single Pokestop. David says I heard it, the noise from the game. How's everyone's research day going? Going fantastic. Yeah, Davey, exactly, that was the guy. Here we go, next to the Varooms. Number 1, not a shiny. You want a 584, but number 2, let me tell you about number 2. Because it's not a Shundo or shiny. Yo, settle down, man. There we go. Does he play Pogo? Yeah, he was checking some stops. Shield on. Shiny Amaura, you got an Elgin too. That's random but cool. We take those. But yeah, we're gonna go get those stops over here before we wrap up behind the water. I don't mean like wrap upstream, I mean like curl up over that way. But like Nightbot says, for once I agree with Nightbot. Drop a like, it is free. Gonna help us get that Shundo today. Give me a shiny Anorith too. Could use one of those. Death says got 4 shiny Tyrunts today. Beautiful, man. Nice work. You know what? I was gonna level 50 this thing anyways, and we're doing it piece by piece, so let's just do it now. You know what's gonna happen though? On cue, we're gonna get a power-up quest. That's always how these go. Okay, awesome. And not a shiny from that. I think this quest right here should be new, yeah. Make 3 grades, let's do it. Doing the research day today, HCX. So there's raids around, but the research is 1 in 10 boosted odds. That's what we're going for at the moment. But also, how's your day going? Good to see ya. Did I check Electabuzz? Give him a go. Let's check for Hundos, Nundos, all that stuff. No Nundos, no Hundos yet. Interesting. Get our 3rd grade throw. Sir, wait, not a great throw. Try it on him. Oh my God, man, these guys don't want me to hit great throws. What about something in the stack? A Fungus? There we go, hardest great throw of my life. This gives us a non-shot. Ooh, yo, that's so close. 700 is the hundo. That could have been so good. It's all right though. We're saving our shiny luck for when it's a hundo. We don't want shiny 98s and stuff. I guess for fun, we'll praise that. How good was this? Yeah, it was a 96er. Max is just waking up today. Good to see you though, man. Hopefully all is going good on your end. But yeah, we're gonna go get these random obscure stops. Kind of a weird area over here. I don't usually grind. You can see there's like the 4 stops there. I guess we might as well get those ones too, right? Why not? Any one of those could be a Shundo. But that area, dude, look at how dense that area is with stops. That is where, okay, app crash. As we're looking at the glorious area, we'll get the app crash. But yeah, I think we're gonna have some good luck over there. Okay, Anorith. I guess it makes more sense. Let's go get those 2 random ones on the right, and then we'll get these 5 on the... Yeah, we'll do it that way. What's research day? So pretty much if you spin a stop right now, you can get a special research quest. And Tyrunt and Amaura are shiny boosted 1 in 10 odds. So these guys right here, both these shinies are 1 in 10 from completing research. So that's what we're doing. We're hunting down Pokestops, new Pokestops, trying to get some new quests. Because yeah, the odds are very good to get a Shundo today. Those ones are way out of the way. What's up, Haku? At the restaurant today. My main chase is done. Have it as my buddy. What do you got, Haku? Let's have a look. Oh, nice. Yeah, your bird. That's a beauty. I respect it. Davey says exactly what BT said. People don't often give me credit for saying things. That feels nice. Also, can I pop into this gym? I feel like no one goes here. Apparently everyone goes here. Imagine, dude, that's just someone's house? It's a museum? Yo, this guy definitely got a home Pokestop put in. There's no way. I don't know if I believe that. What is this one? That's a park back there. Interesting, okay. You got a hundo Feebas, beautiful. We have not pulled a hundo yet from research, and I feel like the first one we do is gonna get a shine. Gonna give us that shundo, man. Okay, come on. What's up, Sims? Okay, let's spin this quote-unquote museum. And even though it's not gonna let me do it until we get closer, I guess. Or IV's boosted? Kind of, because it's research, right? So 10, 10, 10 floor. Oh my, dude, that's not even a, that's so annoying. This one, you see it how it says, it doesn't say event in the bottom right. That's not part of the boosted checks. You get really unlucky and find those. So that kind of sucks. Let's hope that this other obscure one isn't like that. Oh, it's a Tyrantrum hack, you gotcha. That's a cool one. Our shiny luck's been pretty good today. We got from the Edwin up. So that's 10 shinies, including this full odds Archon. Also, this area looks kind of hairy for network, man. Hopefully it doesn't lag here. But yeah, I want to check this last one. Just in case, right? This, for all we know, that could be a shundo. Any Gmax this weekend? Yeah, so tomorrow was Gmax Butterfree. It'll be in raids from 2 to 5 p.m. No hundos or nundos. Okay, let's just pray that this one is part of the event. If I walk all the way down this random neighborhood for that, and it's not part of the event, I'm not going to be super thrilled. Anorith again. Whoa, my chat phone's bugging right now. There we go. But yeah, I mean, 10 shinies in an hour and a half. I've had better days for these research days, but this one's not going bad. We got to go down here and turn right, and then I guess I could probably loop up. I don't know if I can go up that street or not. Never been over here, I don't think. I've clearly spun this stop at some point, but I don't really remember when. Yeah, I hope not, Jan. That lady was pretty nuts. Okay, hopefully I can spin this from like here. And man, if this is one that does not say event, gonna be not the happiest. Not the lighter lady. Still gotta be closer. Let's check in. Okay, that should be good. Moment of truth. It is. Beautiful. We'll take that. So you see how that one says event under it? That means that is one of the quests that are boosted right now. So now we came all this way. I have that whole area still, but I want to go get these ones. Like these ones over here. So we're going to walk all the way back there. What's up, Julian? What did I miss? Yeah, the shiny count's there, but from the Edwin shiny ups, we have 10 on the day. 2 Amauras, I guess that makes 7 of the Tyrunts, and then a random full odds Archon too, which is great. This came off the incense. Yeah, been a good day. No hundos just yet, but I feel like those are coming. What is this one too? It's behind the church, okay. It feels weird going to all these obscure stops. Peggy says that name. It's got a special name for sure. The Leap. Ralts, Reno, and Cheese. Weather boosted. Oh, dude, that's a 231. That's the research hundo for Ralts. It's probably not going to be a hundo because it could be caught at a different level. But a 231 is the research hundo. This is a possibility. Yeah, different level. But yeah, we'll get that one on the left. Get those 4 on the right, and we'll head back to the water where it's going to be easy pickings. The event ends at 5, Julian. So after I get these next 15-ish Pokestops we're going to go to, we're going to hop in my car and go for a drive and try to spin some like from out of the area. I think that's going to be the smartest thing to do, just to try to get the most checks in. Usually I don't love car grinding, but like if your whole job today is to spin stops, that's kind of going to be the quickest way. Davey, being a member for 5 months, says, I wish my double XS Wiggy was shiny with a blue nose. Guess some people are just unlucky with what they get. Oh my God. Thanks for supporting the channel for forever, pretty much, Davey, but what a message in there. There is raids going on, Matt. Only reason I'm not really, well, there's not a whole ton in my area right now, but I'm trying to focus on them a little bit later after these are done, because these only go till 5. Amaura, not shiny. But yeah, we might be able to find some throughout the day here and there. Let's go get this one. Man, these are way out of the way. I know in game it kind of all looks like a grid system, but like these are not really close to anything. Kind of just aimlessly going over here. Also Snubble. Get the snubs. Ammonite. And please, for the love of everything, this quest needs to be an event quest. We've seen probably maybe 15 to 20 of the event quests, or the non-event quests today. Like the ones that don't give you shiny boosted odds. I really feel like they have to fix that. They should turn those off. Tortuga. Wonder if I walk in this field if I can spin this. Are shinies boosted? Yeah, from research they are. Come on, man. You're gonna make us turn the corner. Okay, we spun it. Awesome. Catch rock types. We love to see that. Go all this way to get one quest. Beat it within 2 seconds. That's the name of the game. That's what I'm saying. The driving is gonna be better. We missed the quick catch. Should be a catch though. We'll get a check in. Can we get a shundo? We have 2 previous shundos from research days. Can we get another one right here after that? Right here, right now. Come on. Yes, man. Oh, it's not a shundo. What another one. See what I mean? Like, that's some random stop. Way out of nowhere. 99% of players are going to say, I'm not walking there to spin that. You know, there's no way. It's just one stop. One stop can change everything. Let's go. That's so sick. Tyrunt, sir. Excuse me. Blue ball, blue Pokemon. Bonk him on the head. Thanks, Elise. That's awesome, though. See, you could walk all this way and get nothing, or you could walk all this way, get yourself a shiny. That one's kind of bad. Probably trade him, but you know what? Let's take this street for these next ones. So 314-15 Shadow Tyrunt worth keeping for PvP. It's pretty good IVs for PvP. However, I'm not too sure if Tyrantrum is good in PvP. I know it's a good rock type attacker for raids, but I don't know if it would be good for PvP. Ended 3 hours ago. How are you doing it? There's time zones in the world, so because it was, you know, it's 2 to 5, right? So it's still within 2 to 5 for me in my part of the world. But yeah, this event's technically been live since last night, right? Because New Zealand had it and then Australia had it. So it's all time zones. Well, let's go spin these guys. That one is also new too. So I guess these 4, and then we'll go to the water. There's time zones in the world. This killed me. I mean, like, I don't know. People ask sometimes as if it's like a replay. But I guess not everyone thinks it is time zones, right? PC lives on Mars. My favorite G-bird for Miles. Did you? Dude, Moltres is my favorite one too. Congrats on your bird. I'm pumped for you, man. Have any megas? I have all the megas in the game, yes. Super effective charge attack is not my favorite, but we'll keep it. Spin 2 stops or gyms. I love that one. I'm in England. Mine ended 3 hours ago. Yeah, so like I was saying, with time zones, England is roughly 5 hours ahead of where I am. So that's how that's possible. Got the Mareep. Beat your first raid. What'd you do? I'm guessing a Virizion or something like that. 3 shiny Tyrunts and 1 Amaura. Congrats. Great looking shinies. We already checked this. Want the Cranberry Cranidos real bad. We'll go up here, spin this. Then we head to the water. Once we do the water ones, then we're going to go for a drive. That gives us, wow, that quest was not even one, but it completes one that is. Shiny? Not a shiny in a, wow, 695, 700 is the hundo. That's pretty close. Yeah, Gingy's got to turn your sound on. I've answered the question 4 to 5 times-ish now. But we do have all the megas in the game, just to be completely clear on that. So 13,000 CP, oh, the Parasect, nice. Very nice. Anorith. If you caught an Eevee. Not today, but we did play Eevee Calm Day, where we got oodles and oodles of Eevees. I think we got 111 on that weekend. I have 146 shinies in my account with the Eeveelutions and stuff, but we got quite a few of those. You do a charge move on team leaders and quit? Oh yeah, Davey. Davey coming in clutch with that. Let's do this. Let's do this actually, because I know it's going to be an electric type. And let's put something ground in there. Let's go with the Lando. He's spammy. How rare is Shundo Tyrunt in the wild? In the wild, pretty rare. If you got it from research, I mean, it's still hard to get, but not as rare. Okay, let's get the Sandseer Storm off here. That'll be our super effective charge move. Beautiful. What's up, Blue? Okay, that should count. So we leave here, that should count. Awesome. Thank you again to Davey. I always forget that. I always wait to do it at gyms. Got a couple of leaps here too. They have shields. Yeah, it's if you fight the leaders in Master League, they always use the shields. Not sure about the Great League, but I know what they do for like the top ones. Let me just get these wild checks in while we can. Give that a spin too. Catch 5. Here we go. Come on. Yes, man. Oh, another one, dude. These are playing with me. So many blue Tyrunts. Let's just fully take a second to appreciate how good this looks. This is one of the top tier shinies in the entire game, in my opinion. That blue is so nice. And I keep seeing the blue come in, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, if it says 700. Not yet, though. We still got an hour and a half to go. Let's get a Shundo today. And it has been so heavy on the blue Tyrunts. It's been dominated by the blue Tyrunts today. Catch 5 is going to give us another check for these. Imagine a Shundo, man. We've seen 0 hundos for each one of these so far, meaning maybe our first hundo is going to shine? I don't know. Oh, dude, Reese, I keep like... my stomach sinks when I keep seeing they're blue. Because you don't see the CP till after. Here we go, man. Please let this be the one. It's not shiny. 680 again, all right, fair enough. I'm not upset with that. It's gonna be bittersweet though to get a hundo that's not shiny. Like research days, it's always cool to get hundos. When they're not shiny, you're like, no. Okay, let's cross here and then go get those other ones by the water. Should be pretty easy pickings over by the water. Your friend caught a Wundo Wiglet. Getting attacked by bees here. Okay, let's check for hundos. No hundos or nundos on the day just yet. 7%. I mean, that is my favorite number. So we'll take the 7% just for that, but gotta beef those numbers up. Whoa. Crazy old dude just ran me over and he had no idea. That guy literally almost just ran over my foot and he didn't even know. What's a Wundo? I'm assuming it's a 111 IV. Or maybe a 1%, maybe a 001. So all of these ones by the water, like those ones along this canal here we haven't done. We're gonna go get all of those done one by one. Hopefully pull a Shundo. Where do you see that it's shiny day? What do you mean by that? 1%. Concrete likes the Wundos. Kristen has been cursed with the Wundo. She has so many of those. Got the Kabuto. This guy was featured for the Argent Mastery Day, and I got a ton of shinies for that randomly. So this one should be new as well. That one should be new, and then all the ones near the yellow gems. You caught an insane Pokemon. What'd you get? What'd you catch? I like insane stuff. Juan says, what's a Shundo? A Shundo is a shiny 100% IV. So if we go to my 4 stars that are shiny, these are Shundos. So when you appraise them, they'll have the full bars like that, but they're a shiny Pokemon on top of it. So obviously Hundos are rare, 100%, but adding the shinies, their tier rarity. 12% from Davey. 12% is not going to cut it. I hate to say it, Davey. I hate to be ungrateful for the 12%, but it's not going to cut it. The Shundo Charizard on Incense, really? I feel like a Shundo Zard would be so cool to have. I actually debated using a bottle cap on Zard, just because it's so iconic, right? Like, I'm a huge Gen 1 fan, so I almost did that. Okay, here we go, another one. Make 3 nice curveballs. I would love to. This one's gonna give us, non-event quest. It's fine. We'll make these nice curveballs, great curveballs, whatever. Sounds good, blood. Good luck, man. I'm about to go driving after we do these last quests here. Not sure where we're gonna go yet. I may just drive with like the Go Plus on, let it spin the stops, and like we'll pull over to do the quest. Because I was like gonna do that like off stream, so it's not like boring for you guys, but might get a Shundo. We'll keep it rolling. Why not? Your brother deleted your only shiny Ray? Nanundo Rhyperior? What'd you do to your brother for that? Also, here we go, shiny. Not shiny, not a hundo. No harm, no foul. What about this one? Nice curveballs again, okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one behind the gym 5. There should be 6 more stops over here we haven't spun yet. And then, yeah, we'll go for a drive. Got some Laleeps hanging out. Worst small town players. Wait, worst for small town players? All the stops should change. I feel like it would be kind of fair. It should be like this if they switched every hour, right? So like unlimited wouldn't make sense. It'd be too easy. But if they switched like having a quest every hour, I feel like that'd be pretty nice. Are you in Canada? I am, yeah. I'm just missing these great throws, left, right, and center. There we go, finally. Get a few more spins in, that's for rock types. I'm just hoping that all these are related to the event. But here we go, this one gives us a non-shiny. Yeah, Davey, exactly. That is where the boat is heading, my friend. We'll keep the super effective one for now, just because we might get another one or have like a gym one. It's just easier to do them both at the same time. Okay, well, let's see. This one's gonna give us 5 curveballs. So we get these ones done. Wish you could hold more than 3 quests at a time. It would make your life a lot easier. But I'll wait to spin these next 2 until we get the 2 current ones we have done. Didn't get one from over 15 stops, really? Yeah, I mean, they're 1 in 10, but you can be kind of unlucky. Like, you could be super lucky and they could all work out for you, or you could have none like you got. It's just, it is the luck of the draw. Okay, that's 2 of these done. Number 1's gonna be that's a hundo. I went to quick catch him. Why didn't he shine, man? Dude, that's 100%. Ready? We'll catch him and show you. I shouldn't be upset about that. I should be happy. I just mean that was a 1 in 10 Shundo right there. So close, I know. And here we go. Ready? Just to double check, indeed, is a 100% IV, which is sick. It's such a cool hundo to have, but like, my goodness, that close. Let's see what number 2 is. Watch this one shine. It doesn't shine, and it's a terrible one. Usually right after you get a hundo, the next one shines. Crazy. Okay, our first hundo on the day. Curveballs again. Spin this guy back here. This one is not related. So let's do the nice curveballs. So close yet so far. Davey, 1 in 10. That's the ultimate shundo check. There's no, like, raids are 1 in 20. Calm days 1 in 25. These are the best, literally the best. I guess that in technically raid days, but so crazy, man. W hundo anyways. I know, Ed, with how many shiny Tyrunts we have though, that is just absurd. It's just craziness. Next hundo will actually be a shundo. Have you guys been noticing that it seems like this is just a Tyrunt day for me though? Like I haven't really seen too many Amauras at all. What's up, Daniel? And shiny. Not shiny. How do you know if it's a hundo? So from research, you can memorize what the hundo CP is. So in this case, we're looking for 700 on our Tyrunts. We're looking for 584 on our Amauras. So I've memorized those numbers because they're vitally important to me today. And Davey, that's a good question. I don't know. I guess everyone has to smell somehow. It's my best guess, Davey. I don't know. So we probably already got those ones done. This one could be new. I think this one might be new. It is. It's rock type. We're going to use a super effective charge attack too. But it looks like we're gearing up to go for a drive and get some new stops, which is fine with me, man. We can cover a lot of ground very quickly from driving. So that might be where our shundo is. Peggy says, BT, my best friend has a Hoa wants to trade it. To me, she makes, what's 1 million Stardust? Should I use my trinket? Would you do this? I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. It could turn out bad IVs, but it is kind of fun, you know? It's up to you. If you really want it, I'd say do it. And here we go. Collection's full. Dude, this could be a shundo and our collection's full. Ready? Here we go. After full collection, let's see. Shundo? It is not in a terrible one. That might be the floor. Use super effective. Let me just spin a few more of these before we do the leader battle. Yeah, that one's not one of the event quests. We'll get rid of that. Because that would be terrible. If that was one of the ones they added was the Explore 3 on a day like today, you'd never get them done quick. This one's a no. Have a shiny female Esper and a male on my main. Should I keep them as is or evolve? I mean, I kind of like them as Esper at least. Up to you. I kind of like them as Esper though. And I was saying, Peggy, if you really want the trade, it's only Stardust, you'll get it back. But yeah, it makes more sense to like level up your friendship with them first, I think. Because the higher level friends you are, the less dust it'll cost to trade. Like that's kind of like what Reese was saying. What's up, Klexa? But I think, yeah, we're gonna go for a drive. All right, let's use a super effective move. We'll do the same team we did against Spark here with the Lando. And then, yeah, I'm gonna let the Go Plus spin, I think, as we drive. And what that's gonna do is pick up some quests as we go around. We'll pull over, get them done. Well, that's definitely gonna be the way to be most efficient for the rest of the day.
Just put like a little pinch of it in my coffee.
How much item storage do you have? Items around like 8,000, I think. We have 10,500 for Mons. Tyrunt feels more common than Amaura. For me, it definitely does. I've maybe seen, like, I'd say 70-30 split today for me. What's with the IVs? When I use my lucky trinket, it should be 10-10-10 minimum. Actually, it should be 12-12-12. So the floor you can get is all 12s, meaning you got a 1 in 64 chance of rolling a hundo. So, I mean, it often doesn't happen that way, but technically it's a 1 in 64 odds for a hundo. from using a lucky trade or a trinket trade. All right, man, let's check this one. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, go. Not shiny. Dude, Amaura has had bad IVs all day long and has only shined twice. And I think one of them came out of the ticket that Edwin grabbed me. That's actually crazy. Let's have a look around. Anything pop for the Shadow Reggie? Where's that? Let's do this quick because I'm about to hop in the car, set up my stuff. If you want to hop in on a Reggie, let's do this quick, and then we'll drive and look for some more quests. Check my shinies now. I got a shiny 89%. Tyrunt on the main. Beautiful. That's a good one. That's what I love about these days. They have such good IVs, right? I'm not sure if Matt wants one of these. If Maddie's still here with us. Anyone else want to hop in on a Shadow Registeel? Let me know. But yeah, we're going to go for a drive looking for some stuff after. 10, 13, 15, shiny Shadow Gibble. I would keep it as is. The shiny looks cooler, but it's up to you. That's a great one to get, though. Congrats. So only thing is with the driving, we're going to be going to some areas that I don't stream in. So keep in mind that, like, I hope it doesn't lag. There's a chance it could. I don't actually know. But the whole idea of this is we're going to go try to get some new stops that are going to give us new quests that could potentially pay off to be a 1 in 10 shundo. So yeah, Davey, I'm the same way. I have 7 days, use my trinket from July. Maybe I could power up friendship. Yeah, I mean, Peggy, I think it takes 7 days. Like, if you interact every day, you can get to great friends. That alone is going to save you a good amount of dust. Like, it'll still be expensive if you don't have it, but you might as well, right? Yeah. And here's another thing too. If you drop your trinket, you'll stay lucky. So you can drop your trinket and then technically you can keep leveling up your friendship every day. Not sure how that works actually. If you're already lucky, does it still count your friendship interactions? I actually don't know. Your best Pokemon's a Scyther. Okay, we have reached the truck. Living the truck lifestyle now. I'm gonna hop in here, get everything going. You guys carry me for a second this raid. Dude, I'm pumped to find some more shundo checks. I'm ready. And let's get a shundo Registeel before that too. Holy hot in here, man. That is Toast Malone inside my truck. Hey, from Portugal, get a shundo Archops? Dude, congrats. Also, what's up, Jaden? Yeah, I'm just gonna take this time while we're doing this raid, mount my chat phone and stuff so that I can see it while we're driving and stuff. Gotta get the AC on too, man. That is super hot in here. Imagine this is a shundo for someone. Garlic got this shundo last week, so you really never know. What's up, T-Rex? Okay, awesome. That looks like it's gonna go. Sweet. I did nothing in this raid, by the way. I've been getting carried, so we're gonna get the shundo. Here we go. Looking for a $13.99. Good luck, everyone. Let's see what we got. And wow, 1300 is terrible. Fossil Research? Yes, it is. And it ends at 5 o'clock your local time. So I still have an hour left. We're about to go for a car grind to try to find some more stops and stuff. There we go. Friendship galore. 1311 unfriending Davey. I don't blame you. But here we go. Ready? A minty steel. Come on. Friendship and no shiny in the background. That is just pain, suffering, loneliness, and despair. But I guess we'll try to catch him quick. Wow. Actually caught. Okay. Have myself some Gatorade. Let's go. Let's go for a drive. I'm going to have the AC going in here. Hopefully it's not going to be loud, but it's so hot, man. To survive, got to have the AC on. Chicken Jock. You haven't heard that for a little bit. All right, let me get seat belted up here. And I guess we'll look at the shinies. because if anyone's just joining in right now, you might have missed the shinies we have. It's been quite the haul. So on the day, we have 12 shinies now. Dude, that is crazy. Guillermo says, how are you doing? Great. 1365 is bare minimum for Purify. Gotcha. Even that's probably like a sweat, right, Davey? I would imagine that's probably not an easy one. But yeah, we have a lot, like a ton of Tyrunts, not as many Amauras. And I think I'm going to hand spin stuff as we drive. We've done all those ones as far as the eye can see, so let's go to a different part of town. Matt says, ew, 1 star. I lost a lot of friends that raid. Good content? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go for a drive. You guys ready to get some more shinies? Whoa, this guy's got a... He's riding a shopping cart down the street, man. That's a crazy thing to do. Like he's like pushing it and then like jumping on it. I don't know if I would do that in traffic. 1302 non-shiny. So I sent everyone a stinker. Everyone got a bad one. Yeah, all these ones we've already spun, but just in case, on the off chance we didn't do them, I'm gonna spin them again. And yeah, we'll just go for a drive through the city, man. I'll just try to get some new stuff. And then once we get quests, I'll pull over and actually complete them. Got some goals for the bucket list. I don't know if I'd recommend driving the shopping cart, man. Doesn't look too safe. But yeah, all of these, we already walked through this area. So you'll see I'm not getting quests for doing them. Not too sure about this one, but I think we did. I think this area had a bunch of the ones that weren't, weren't going to be good anyways. Or like the explorers. Yeah, Peggy, they're super annoying to catch. I mean, I got lucky on mine. Mine like critical, but... Okay, these stops will be new. All of these stops should be brand new. Let's make sure we get a spin. We gotta hope that these are all gonna be the proper event quests too. Like that's... No, let's power up 5 times. That can happen. Let's see this other one up here. Okay. That one's good. That one is all good. Let's go this way. Shadow Registeel is now placed in my transfer folder. It's ready to go. It wasn't a good one. Let's send some of these gifties. We got the wee woos going by. Thankfully, not for me. But let's send these out here. I don't like this quest, although it is pretty easy to do. I just don't like having to put stickers on stuff, but whatever. And we're really hoping that this drive is going to pay off with the Shundo for us. We've done all the research in the downtown area. So I figure we'll go for a bit of a drive, see what we can get. Okay, ready? Here we go. And shiny. Oh, it is! Oh, it's not a Shundo. Okay, already off to a good start, though. Dude, the car grind for the win. This is what I mean. Like, any one of these can be a Shundo. You just really never know. That's fantastic. And this one's got some okay IVs. Won't be the best, but another shiny. That makes 13 on the day. Yeah, 13 shinies on the day. That's great, man. Also, this area might be, I don't know if it's lagging or not, but looks like the game is running kind of bad. I'm stopped at a light here, so I hope that the network doesn't cut out. Hippo says no. So it looks like that way has a couple of stops. A couple up over there. There's some that way too. We're just going to drive and hit whatever we can hit, man. Davey says I'm back. What's up? Waiting at the longest light of my entire life. And I'm going to look for raids all around too. Looks like a Virizion over there. So I'm not sure about for you guys, but it is the long weekend here in Canada. So there's like tons of like tourist people coming to this area to use the water and stuff, which makes traffic kind of hectic. Granados. It is not a cranberry one. Let's keep our eyes peeled for stops. At least in a mega raid, if I get stopped in time, I may hop in. Just want to make sure I don't miss any of these stops. Looks like I can spin this one here, maybe? I wonder if that's too far away, because I want to go right. Guillermo says I joined late. It's all good, man. I don't think I can get this one. Dang, okay. We'll come back for that. We'll come back. And actually, fun fact, I nominated these Pokestops up here. These random ones are all me, man. And you know what? Let's maybe go to the mall. The mall has some new stops that I just got nominated there too. Get these ones, okay. Cool, these are gonna give us, that one's not actually one of the quests. Where are you right now? I'm in Canada. We're driving at the moment, trying to get these quests done. Dude, I need to hire a driver. I can't actually do that because it's not in the budget, but imagine having a driver where I could just like play this game and be able to like read my chat properly. It'd be great if I could drive. But here we go. This gives us not a shiny and a 678. Leave him in the stack for now. Okay, so the mall, actually, that's all brand new stops that I nominated in that area too. So I'm gonna spin these and then we'll go to the mall. Because why not? Sir, there we go. That one got spawned, catch 5 Pokemon, great. Let's make sure we spin these ones. Man, it's kind of hectic to do. Any of those ones bad? They're not. We have to come back for this. That one right there at the subway. Someone keep that in mind. We got to come back for that. I gotta pull over and beat these, but then we got to go back for that. Buy some cards in the mall. There's not really a card shop in here, unfortunately. Would be awesome though. But yeah, there's not a card shop in the mall. I'm just casually streaming right now, doing a U-turn driving. Don't do what I do. Just doing illegal things on top of illegal things. We're gonna pull in here. We'll go for a brief walk in the mall. I kind of want to see how the network's gonna be because I've been trying to build up this mall area so that I can stream here in the winter. There's actually a Registeel. So let's go hang out here for a bit, man. Might as well. Peggy sending the 27%. Okay, that'll do. 27's okay. Let's catch these, and you know what? We'll do the Registeel as well. If you guys are down, I'm down. We'll check these other stops. Here we go. We'll pull in here. There we go. Did I miss the shiny tube? We're hunting the dinos now. We're playing the fossil research day, so didn't get the did not get the shiny tube today. Was the 1 in 10 happening yesterday? No, just today. Davey sent 83% and says, okay, bye. Thanks, Davey. Oh, it's not a Registeel. It's a Magnemite. I'm down either way. This gives us a Tyrunt that's not very good. What about, I think we got to catch a few more rock types, right? Is it rock types or great throws? It's both. Okay. 2 more checks. This one is another Tyrunt that is not blue. This one, dang, man. Okay. The Tyrunts are drying up. It's fine. They gave us a lot of good luck. Can't complain. I nominated all these stops, man. Good to see them in game. That one is not one that we want. Let's do Magnemite quick. Olivia says smash the like button. Definitely drop a like. It is free. Magnemite be a shiny. Magnemite not. Oh my god. Need to add our 3 shiny lucks together. Have they over 80%? That's one way to look at it. If you guys want to pop in on this, you can. I know it's a silly 1-star, but I actually like these quite a bit. They're fun to do. Davey says, can I return? Yeah. And yeah, Peggy, I'll send you one. I don't know if I sent one on the first one, but I can send them again at 60 seconds. I'll send one. I love these. They're 1 in 64 to be shiny. Like, again, the purifiable Shundo option. It's pretty addicting. Awesome, you got in. Sweet, let's do it. This is gonna be a close battle. Hope you're ready, Peggy. Me and you against a magnet. I think we can do it. Also, this area doesn't look too bad. I was worried like this area might not have the best network for streaming, but it looks like it's okay. We will go in the mall too and check it out, just to make sure. There's some other stops I want to spin in there and stuff, but it's looking like it might be all right. My phone's not charging, though. That's not all right. Here we go. Drop a like for some shiny shadow luck. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Come on. Oh, yo, that could be purifiable. That's 760. 778 is a hundo. What's up, Gear? Any Butterfree? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is G-Max Butterfree on Sunday. Got a hundo Cacnea for... Yeah, that is random. Okay. 1, 2, 3, shiny. Come on. Not shiny. Hopefully Peggy got one. We'll see. He caught a Shadow Shiny Magnemite in September. Yeah, it's a cool one at least. I love it. Yeah, but it's tomorrow. Gear will be running them for sure. Oh, man. Yo, if that shine, that was a Shundo, guys. That's a 1 in 64 Shundo. No. If you didn't know, because that can be purified. I might purify that anyways. I'm not going to power this up. You know what? We will. This is a very good shadow attacker. But I'll show you what I mean. We have quite a few really good ones. Like that's a 98. This one's pretty good. We have multiple hundos and stuff. I might purify that. Let's make some curveball throws. Can somebody see this? I can see this. What's up? We're missing our gray curveballs. Because we're new at this, kind of. We can see this, Gear Ammo. How's it going, man? We gotta make one more. Let's do it on this guy. You timed me out. I did not. If the mods did, it might be for a reason, but I'm like driving a car and playing the game, so I'm not able to do timeouts right now. Or it could be Nightbot. Could be a lot of things. Dude, did I really not hit a great throw again? 12 shinies, let's go. All right, there we go. Awesome. And a 670. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go for a walk through the mall, guys. So I got to spin that stop right there. And we got to spin those two over that way. There's only 3 in the mall. That's fine, though. That's all good. There's an 1186. Yikes. I'm not going to bring my phone fan, I think. I'm going to leave that in the car so I have less wires. Because people in the mall are going to be like, yo, why is this guy bringing so many wires in here? They're going to be worrying about me. All right. Let's go. Bring you guys along for the ride. We're literally walking into a mall of sorts right now. But yeah, I'm trying to beef this area up. So you can see we got a few things here, but like all of these stops we nominated recently. And then the ones across the road there too, but it takes a while to actually get gyms. We'll see. I wonder if they're gonna have like music on stuff in here. I don't actually know. They do, but it's probably fine. So yeah, that one's new. And the other two to the right. We'll check a few wild things as we go. An Archon again. Yeah, Guillermo, I see it. You're all good now, so we can see you chatting. Looks like the spawns are decent in here. 12k egg going in. It's gonna be. Pancham, okay. Let's get rid of this. And yeah, we'll check these. That's not even one. It's annoying. Hopefully these other two are. Hundo purified Magneton already. If I purified it. Oh, is it 14, 15? Yeah. That's what I mean. I like the shadow stuff quite a bit. Because even if you don't get a good one, like there's a chance you can get a purifiable or whatever. Okay, so we're going to hope that one of these last two are going to be... Well, actually, hopefully both these last two are going to be event quests. Or else going in here was a loss. But yeah, it seems like reception-wise, like, it's definitely holding up pretty good. I just wanted to test, make sure, like, camera usually uses a lot more bandwidth and stuff, but it looks fine as far as I can see. Okay, I get these. There we go. Awesome. And only one of those was. Wow. So I think that's, what, 5 or 6 total in the mall. We had 2 of those that actually were event quests. Terrell says got a, oh, nice on your first check. Dude, congrats. That is pretty sick. Hey, Kristen with the 2 says, hey, streamer, how's research day going? Fantastic. We actually, I think, have 13 shinies on the day, including a full odds Archer, which is cool. We just took a trip to the mall. We're just kind of driving around right now, hitting some random stops. But how has your day been? Thank you very much for the crispy 2-bomb. I gotta know, how has Critten's luck been? Is this just curveballs, or is it nice curveballs? Or greats? But yeah, the mall's striking out. It's looking okay here though, right? I just started working on nominating stops, and like, that's not bad. We're getting a couple around, so not too bad. Lucky 13. Okay, awesome. Here we go. Another check going in. Gives us a not. Ooh, it's a pretty good one too. It's pretty good. There's another one across the road that I think I'm just gonna like walk up to before we get back in the truck and drive around. You're late every time. It's all good. Yeah, Guillermo, you gotta chill, man. The mods are allowed to time people out. They break rules and stuff. So if you threaten to unsub, you can go do that. I'm not taking any abuse off anyone. So you're sadly mistaken if that's the case. You can chill. You're welcome to stay here, but if not, then do what you gotta do. But 0 tolerance for that kind of stuff. Anyways, how many shinies did you get? 13. But yeah, we will not handle any fits like that here. This is a place to hang out and have some fun. No tantrums. When did you start the stream? We started the stream at 1:30. So 30 minutes before, went on a bird hunt. I got a spin. I think it's this one over here. Yeah, it's Subway, right? Okay, we're gonna go spin this and we'll come back. What are you up to today? We're playing the, I guess the Fossil Research Day. I'm not sure if that's its official name or not, but for these guys, so both these guys are shiny boosted right now. We have a handful of each one. Mods are doing a great job. I mean, I don't know. When people threaten to take away their I mean, subscribing is great, but it's free, right? So you're threatening to take away something that's free. Not really a cool move to do. Live tomorrow, live every day. I will be live tomorrow for the Butterfree Day. But yeah, I mean, I was ignoring that for a while, but my mods are fantastic people. They do a great job for me. Definitely don't want anyone abusing them or me. We're not going to tolerate that. Come on, Subway, give us some luck. If this is a non-event quest, I was going to say I'm going to snap if that's a non-event quest. And I said all the stops in this area are the new ones I've been getting approved here. So let's see if I can, one of my new stops give me a shundo. That'd be crazy. Fido. And we missed that, okay. We're gonna go hop back in the truck, go for a drive. If I ever hit a nice throw again, man, oh my goodness. Try to get in sometime, sounds good. Yeah, tomorrow's G-Max Butterfree. So it's gonna be a really good day. Man, where did I park? This isn't good. I don't think I've ever forgot where I parked before, I don't know. I honestly don't even see my vehicle here, so unless someone took off with it. Here we go, ready? Let's go. Not a shiny. I swear the older you get, the less drama you want in your life, says Matt. Well, that's just it, man. I mean, thankfully the mods deal with a lot of headache stuff for me. But that was going on for a while. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that to step in. I'm a very easygoing guy. But that, you know, enough is enough sometimes. 10 shinies in Violet? It's pretty sick. Okay, we found my truck. It's still here. We're still here, and looks like we gotta go, which will have new stops. Up over that way does. There's a little park down there too. A couple of new stops. Okay, we'll go for a drive. Yeah, Jerul, I mean, I've already done the one that, like, my area has a lot of good stops, but I've already done all of them. We were pretty efficient today, so that's why I'm driving, trying to get some more checks in. Let me throw my phone back on the mount here. Make sure we're good to go. Sweet. Oh, yeah, no, Reese, you're good, man. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. All right, we're back. We're in the air conditioning. That is boiling outside all of a sudden. One of the most chill chats I've ever seen. Hey, thanks, man. That's awesome. Get some great people to come hang out here. It's a lot of fun. I was honestly, like, after we did the main area that I do the checks for, I was like, maybe I'll just do these checks off stream. But I was like, no, we'll keep it going. So I appreciate you guys being here chilling. And it has been fruitful. Since we left downtown, we've got 2 shinies for a total of 13 on the day now. We still got 45 minutes to go. So we got to find some more stops around. That's the name of the game. Kristen with a nifty gifty goes to his ad. If you're in the house, make sure you go ahead and say a huge thank you to Kritten, our one and only. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much. Even if you weren't gifted, make sure you throw a W in the chat for Kritten. You guys are nuts, man. Don't deserve you guys. What's up, Joey? Just stopping by for a sec. The weatherman's here. How's it looking outside? Actually, it's looking pretty sunny. There's one lonely stop there. Do I care about lonely stops, though? I think we do. Because, like, any stop could be it, right? Or do I go that way? It's a new one over there. No, we're gonna go this way. There's more stops this way. We've made the call. The executive call says we're going this way. And I've already spun these ones. We already have the quest for these. Nightpod, sorry for the way that he acted. You should be, Nightpod. Unforgivable. Okay, awesome. But yeah, there was the one that we missed. Reese with a nifty gifty goes to 5D Marvin. If you're in the house, Marvin, go ahead and say a big thank you to Reese. But you guys don't have to do that, man. The mods are already doing everything on top of that gifting member. Seriously, you don't have to do that. I really appreciate it, though. Peggy says I'm going to get something to drink real quick. Yeah, it sounds good. I should do the same thing. Look at Mr. Rigatoni opening my gift, finally. After all these years. I'm just kidding. I know how it is. Every day I sort my hoarding of... Oh, you got a 93 Spinda. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way, at least. I go through my mons every couple of days. I'm really bad for... I used to do it every day. And now I don't. What is the significance of event Pokemon? So the event quests we're looking for just mean that they're going to be shiny boosted. That's pretty much it. So, I mean, these ones are pretty good because, like, the fossils are useful in game and stuff, but as far as event Pokemon go, I mean, that they're just usually the ones that are shiny boosted or featured. Okay, let's get this stop, which I've spun before, it says, but I don't think I've been to this park. Be an event quest, come on. No, it's not. It says event, that's the other event. Fudgicles. It's a 93. Oh, it's a shiny. A shiny 3 is crazy. Wonder if I can drive around this park and get these. You can see these are brand new to me. I don't know if it's gonna lag here or not either. It looks like it's on 2-bar connection. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm sure you guys will let me know if it does, but yeah, let's get these. While we're here, let's give them a spin. What is this? A baseball diamond? Looks like it might be. Okay, cool. This one gives us, nice, a pineapple quest. We love that. Dude, I wonder if I can drive in here. This is where I'm at right now. I'll show you guys. It's like there is where the stop is. Should I drive in here? Is that lazy? Yeah, we're gonna drive in here. I don't care. Oh, there's a gate. Hold on, let's see if I can spin it from here. Yeah, we totally can, right? Let's go. Sick. Spin gyms or stops, we love that. Congratulations with your hundo, thank you. I'm pumped. And awesome, here we go, 3 checks. Number 1 is not a shiny. Gotta use some pineapples to get the other 2 done. And I missed the quick catch. You got the, oh, you got it at the summer concert event. Nice. I didn't manage to get any shiny Spindas at that event, or the Chatot. I was hoping so, but let's use a pineapple on this guy too. What hundo? We got the hundo Tyrunt, the little dinosaur guy. And this should be the last one we have to use. Gonna give us another check. Here we go, number 1 is Amaura. You want a 584. Number 2 is gonna be, well, frick. Well, that's not the one we wanted to see. There's another stop there, though. What are those down there? What are those? That's like a brand new area, it looks like. Okay, well, let's go for a drive. Yeah, so FF, pretty much the Tyrunt and Amaura have boosted shiny odds today. Only from research, though. So the other fossils don't. I guess we're just going to go exploring. We're just going to go for a nice drive and spin some stops, man. I don't know. It just takes one of these to get lucky, and it's a shundo. And I am down for shundos. I really hope that the network stays okay, because I've never been in this area. Apparently, I've spun this stop over here at some point. But it could have been like off stream sometime. I don't know. Maybe my early streaming days here. Thank you for the quick answers. Yeah, no worries. I mean, the mods are pretty good. The mods are on top of everything. Right now, I'm driving today, so I have the chat phone on my mount so I can kind of see you guys on my dash. But I'm just going down some back streets trying to spin stops and whatnot. Okay, this gives us battle in a gym. We can't do that one right now. Lunch says BT's up all night to get lucky with shundos. Indeed, I like that ending. Mods are really working hard in the chat. They are. Yo, what's up, Drew? Daryl Dog. Dude, we're on a grind for some shiny dinosaurs, but I've already done all the event research in my area, so I'm kind of scrounging for like random. I've never even been here before, so we're just looking for some shundos and stuff. Mr. Daryl Dog is here if you want anything fixed. He's the handyman for some reason. But good to see you. Also, what are your plans for Vancouver? Are you going? I feel like that's pretty close for you, but I know it's a different country and stuff. Okay, let's battle this gym. I don't want to battle a gym. It's the quest we have. It's the hand we've been dealt. So we will. All right, awesome. Using our Galarian Articuno against this guy. All right, here we go. Don't really care to do these ever, but it's going to give us a potential quest. Well, it will give us a check. All right, man, I'm calling it right now. Shiny Amaura. I feel like it's Shiny Amaura. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, let's go. Not a shundo. Dude, I freaking called that, man. See what I mean? This is the only stop around here. There's nothing in this area. Boom, shiny. Let's go. Kabonk. That's awesome. And man, we've got so many shinies today, and Amaura won't shine. Like, Amaura's been a complete dingus with us. If I go look at the shinies on the day, we now have 14, which is great. But Amaura's not the guy, man. Like, he's not shining. Nice. Ooh, a piece of candy. And by that I mean to stop here, but let's go do that. It's almost like the other drivers I'm seeing aren't playing Pokemon Go. Like, that guy seemed like he was just super into car stuff. He's just like, loves driving, man. What a weirdo. There's some other stops down there. I don't know. This area looks like it's going to be major lag, though. Hopefully not. But yeah, all the drivers around here are just obsessed with driving stuff. Oh, there goes my chat phone. Hold on. Chat phone just fell and kabonked me. Get some spins. Sir? Excuse me. That one in. That one too, alright. Alright, Mr. Rocket, we're good. Ooh, Wild Wiglet. Wow, both those are non-event quests? Come on, dude, you're killing me. Whoa, keep that one. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go this way. Give me a sec, guys. My chat phone is like under my knees right now. All right, we got it. BT bonked the chat. Hopefully it stays up there. Sorry I missed a few messages. My chat phone like fell off halfway going down that hill. It's fallen and it can't get up. Let's get some more great throws in. When we pull over, I gotta show you guys what the chat phone looks like. It looks like it's hanging on by a thread. Also, trying to get these great throws in driving. This is rough. Shiny. Oh, nice. Oh, it's almost a shundo. No, I mean, good, but dude, this is crazy. There's like no checks left. Are you seriously gonna tell me that I'm actually pulling shinies out of like everything around here? And 700 is the shundo. So this one is 9 off, but like, yo, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna pull over here even though this guy behind me is so furious. And yeah, okay. It's not too bad. Another stop in there randomly. Can I pull in here? I know you guys can't see the other drivers, but they all look like they're very upset. Everyone's like, yo, this guy's just being a menace driving around. Spinning stops and stuff. Okay, this gives us 5 curveballs. I like that. What's up, Gonzalez? How we doing? I can't believe how lucky we're getting. Should be able to spin this too, right? Sir, excuse me. The stop is just broken. Just try again later. There we go. I think that's the only one we can spin in that area. Battle in a gym, you say? I don't love that. Shiny 696 is what a... Is that a 96 or a 98? 692. Either way, that's pretty good. That is pretty nice. All right, let's try to find some other ones. Man, this has been paying off. We're not finding like a lot of Pokestops in these like back areas, but they're all shiny. So cool. Also, this is like the leading leader for busy areas. Okay, that's the one. One hand quick catch like a pro, man. Also, I should be keeping my eyes peeled for stops. Another stop there. Beautiful. We spin? Yeah, we did spin those. Cool. Got another one up here on the left. Pineapple berries. Okay, we can do this. I believe in us. I'm gonna pull in here, I think. We'll spin this guy after, because I'm full on quests. Alright, let's get these done. Was really hoping to get myself a cranberry Cranidos today too, but get him. We gotta find a red or a yellow gym to battle into, which could be problematic. Check number 1. It's not a shiny. Fair enough. Get out of here. Number 2. Not shiny either. 664 is gotta be kind of close to the floor, I think. And let's give this one a spin. Please be an event quest. 5 curveballs. Beautiful. Kabuto. Let's have a quick look. We've already done those ones in the pier. So there's like one more area that I know of we could go check. But yeah, not necessarily like close to here. Got a Stardust Piggy. He should be good for some great throws. These guys are a menace to catch. Apparently he caught in the first one there. I heard Reese had troubles with timestamps. Went through the whole stream to timestamp everything, says Davey. Wait, what? You did? Also, the police are zooming by. Maybe they heard there's some crazy, handsome guy that's catching shinies driving around in his car. That's probably what the police heard. That's probably why they're here. Probably not for other stuff. It's the 4th cop that's went by me. All right, here we go. Ready? Not shiny. Got any gyms up this way that are different colors? Looks like no. Davey, you're insane. That is that's some hard work right there. Also, what is this? It's a Spoinky Pig, okay. Yeah, Kristen, it was gonna be, if this shine, it was a Shundo, which is insane. That would have been so nice, but didn't work out that way. Also, let's do this Reggie. You guys want to pop in here? Because I gotta drive like 2-ish minutes, so we might as well just like tap while we drive, right? Catherine says, hi, Big Toe. Hi, Catherine. How you doing? Thanks for calling me Big Toe. You know I love that. Olivia says, invite me, please. You got it. But yeah, we'll go for a drive to the next area. The next area could have some horrendous lag, though. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. But that's going to be like the last areas that have stops. There we go. DM to Reese. Anyone would be good, Davey. I appreciate that. Peggy wants to join. Okay, sounds good. You can snipe, or I can send you an invite. Just gotta wait for the invites to refresh here. There we go. Oh, perfect. You're at the top of the list. How many shinies have you got? What's your favorite? I have like 4,300 shinies. On the day, I have maybe 14 shinies. My favorite is Gyarados. We get Davey's light goal up there. Mr. Wavy Davy, how do you skip your throws when you throw the ball? So what I'm doing is I'm sliding the Pokeball, or sorry, the berry tray, as I throw the Pokeball. So you'll see the berries come out to the side. Once you hit the Pokemon, from sliding the berry tray, it'll let you hit the run button. So it's kind of like a weird exploit in the game. I can't send any more invites. It's like broken. There we go. But I can show you after, Daniel. All right, man. We're going to do this raid. I'm going to drive to the next spot. We'll beat up Reggie along the way. It's for funsies. What an awesome day this has been. I mean, I don't have a Shundo yet on the day, but I feel like it's coming, and this is just so fun, man. All right, here we go. Forgot to mention the holding part. I don't think you have to hold it, as long as you slide the berry tray. You can do it a couple different ways. But I'm trying to think, is there any areas that I potentially have left behind in the city that would have brand new Pokestops? I don't think so. I really wish that there was, but I don't believe that there is. You know, shiny party hat Ivysaur. For beginners, yeah, fair enough, Harmony, yeah. The holding, yeah. Well, yeah, the next area we'll go to, it's gonna be maybe hit and miss with signal. I hope it's fine, but I don't really stream there, and for good reason. There's not a whole lot of Pokestops, and I feel like the network could be bad, but it'll straighten out. If it lags for a second, it'll get better. I just want to get checks in. We're looking for a $13.99 on this guy, and of course green. We're almost there. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. I would love to add this to the shiny count of the day. Matt has been playing for almost exactly 1 year. Only level 39. Congrats on getting to level 50 so fast. Dear Lordy. I mean, it just was playing so much, Matt. You know what I mean? That's why. 39's great, though. But here we go. And shiny, come on. It is not, and it's a bad IV. I might run. Just because I'm more interested in getting the research up here, we might run. Yeah, I'm going to go for one more. We'll go for one more throw on, then we're out. Sir, excuse me. It's like Reggie doesn't even care that I'm trying to drive. Already spawned this one on the left. So straight ahead, I think there's some stops. And then up that way, there's some stops too. We'll loop back and grab those ones. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So up this way, I thought there was a couple stops. I think there is actually. There's way at the back. 1334. 39 is pretty nice within a year said when. Yeah, it really is. I mean, like, it's not easy to level up in this game. But yeah, we're at this stoplight now. We'll go up here. I think there's a total of 2 to 3 stops, and then we'll go to that area next. There should be another 5 to 6 stops. And then that'll officially be like the city done. My second favorite Pokemon YouTuber, but Mystic is my favorite. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for thinking of me. So close, got a 14, 15, 15, really? That's crazy. Also, the guy beside me is driving with his head out the window like he's a dog. That's crazy. Looks like he's having a fun time, but like, someone should check on that guy. And was I wrong? Is there no stops up here? Maybe they're further up? Really hope there's stops. So far, okay, there's one over there. There's one random one on that street. Dang, dude. Might just be that one over here. It's okay. 1341 for Elise. Okay, well, we'll spin this one and then we'll go the other way. Whatever. This one stop here could be a shundo. You never know. Then up that way, there's... looks like a new stop. Is that a school or something? It is a school. Okay. 1389's crazy. Dude, if that were to shine, man, 1389 would have been a purifiable shundo for sure. Like you said, it's a 14, 14, 15 or whatever, but that's crazy. So we have 2 actually, Battle in a Gym and Pineapple Berries. Pineapple will be a nice, easy one to do on the go. Can pineapple things in my storage. That one already has a pineapple though. No. What about you? So that one I'm not sure if we can get. That one looks like it's at a school. I mean, I'll pull it and try to spin it. I think it's brand new. I've never seen that Pokestop there, and you can see it has the halo on it like I haven't spun it before. So we'll give it a go. Looks like there's mad police chilling in there. Whiny J's back. What's up? Tortuga. So next to this Pokestop, there's like... dude, that's where the cops were going. There's 4 cops. I'm not doing anything illegal, I guess. You're in the car, my bad. No, all good. We're just looking for these random Pokestops, trying to get the most out of this research day. All right, I'm going to pull in next to these guys. These cops are going to be like, what's this guy doing? Just pull in to spin a Pokestop. And this will be the last one we need for the Pineapps. Okay, awesome. Cool. And this gives us... wow, it's the wrong event quest. That's annoying. Here we go, though. Come on. Amaura. That is 10 off the hundo. Still have to battle in a gym. We'll head up to that last area that's looking promising. Get those last checks in. The police are also grinding. There's no spawns here, so the police are doing it wrong. Oh, that's what they're chilling here. This says Aquatic Police Services and Marine Training. So it's like a like training place for cops, I guess, to do water stuff. That's the kind of cop I'd want to be. Not like a cop that has to actually do anything. I just want to like drive boats all day. Bishop says, how's the luck been? It's been good. We're driving down some random streets now looking for Pokestops because I've already got all the ones spun in my main area, but we have 14 shinies in the day. We're crushing it. We're doing very, very well, but I'm looking for some... that's why the map looks weird. Because I'm just trying to get a few last ones in. But I think we should be able to turn right up here and there should be some. I believe so. That was the only plus about if I went to the university today, I could have had a lot more stops. But I always get luckier in this area. I feel like this area is always lucky. The other one always has more stops, though. Dude, am I tripping? This should be... Hold on, we got to restart. We're speed capped. This is the area that has the stops. Well, that's not good. Bought the ticket. Got 2 shinies. Got a hundo, though? Nice, man. So there should be a stop beside us. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I restarted. I was like, yo, what's going on? We were right. There's a couple down there, too. I'm just kind of worried that it's going to lag. And by kinda, I mean, like, really worried. Let's battle this gym and get this one done, and then I'll go from there. Apparently we can't battle the gym. Just clicking on Anorith. Time for your 20 buddies. Dude, you're crazy. Dave is a madman. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Dude, it's going great. Got 14 shinies on the day so far. We're in some weird areas now looking for some last minute ones. Also, it told me to use Venusaur against Charizard. Do they know that's not a good idea? All right, here we go. We gotta check. Gonna run from that, obviously. And here we go. Come on. Not shiny. Close to a hundo, but not a hundo. We'll catch 5 Pokemon around here. Yeah, network looks rotten in this area. That is worrying. They put in Zamazenta to battle Talonflame? Yeah, the game is setting you up for failure. Okay, I got a Sneasel here. So there's a bunch of stops down the street, but I'm very worried that area is gonna, like, mess the stream up. But, like, we gotta spin them, though, right? I think it might be worth it if it lags for a sec, just to, like, get the checks. Which I know it's annoying. Everyone always complains when it lags. I get it, but we got, like, 19 minutes left in this day. So we might as well go get the checks in. This gives us not shiny, not a hundo. Let's get the other ones. So we got those stops over there. If I turn left, I don't know where that goes. Let's go find out. But yeah, fair warning, stream could, like, it won't crash, but it could lag for a sec up here. Just because, yeah, I've never really streamed in this area. Risk it for the biscuit, that's what I'm thinking, right? If we get a shundo, it'll be worth it for a second of lag. Wish I could spin that from here. How did I ever spin that? Did I have to walk in there? Because that's like in the middle. I don't know. They also have construction too. This is going to be hectic. This is looking like not a great idea. But that's where they got Pokestops, so we're going. Can I spin? Please, please, please? We cannot spin that one. Okay, that one's out of the question. We'll get these 4 in. Okay. That one is Explore 1. That's not good. My God. The photo discs don't even have names right now. That's probably very bad. Probably means the stream is gonna not do good here. Okay, these two of them were event quests, so this could be okay. I don't know. There's one more back up the street too that we didn't get to get, so we'll go back that way. Yeah, this area looks horrendous. Spin stops, okay. We're gonna go back the same way, guys. There's one more stop that I saw that was like the other side of the road. I think that one might be like our last research we can possibly get. But I think it's worth it. Let's get this one done first. If I can ever hit a curveball again, this is going to give us... Come on. Not shiny. Spin a gym. And the one I'm talking about, I think, is this one over here, like way up in the distance. I think we haven't spun that yet. Surprised the stream didn't like crash or those on one bar. So in theory, we should get the one that we're working on now quest in and one more for a total of 2 more checks in the day. Leap, all right. But yeah, what a good day so far. I mean, obviously, like ending with a shundo would be great, but I'm very pleased with how the day has gone. We got a lot of really good pulls. Check some wild stuff. I was really hoping to get a Cranidos too, but okay. And a 2K going in. Gonna give us a Spoinky Pig. All right, moment of truth, guys. We gotta go spin this last one up here. What are we thinking? I'm feeling like it's gonna be a shiny Tyrunt. I just don't know if it's gonna be good. But I think one of the last 2 is a shiny Tyrunt. What have you gotten? The shiny count's there. We're just driving at the moment. We have 14 shinies in the day. Gotta incubate an egg too. Incubate this one, sure. Go for a margarita right now. Yo, there's actually that one there. Hold on, we can maybe get 2 more. See that one? That's brand new. Okay. Yo, I'm down for that, actually. But yeah, the shiny count on the day, you can check in the commands, but these are the shinies. Obviously, mainly Tyrunt and Amaura, those are featured. We did get a full odds Archon as well, which is great. But we're going to have now potentially 3 more checks. How many hundos? 1. Got a hundo Tyrunt, which that was a 1 in 10 shundo check. I can't believe that. Okay, man. This stop right here, give us something good. Don't let us down. Okay. That one at least got completed. The other quest is... Oh, nice. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. Ready? Not shiny. 662. This next one, though, this is an old folks community. Uh-oh. Am I allowed to be here? It says no exit, and it's an old folks community. I'm hoping I can spin it from this side of the street. If I pull into someone's driveway, I could. Oh my god, the things we do for shinies. No. Went through 2 hours of footage to get every highlight on stream. Dude, Davey's an animal. What a guy. Thanks for doing that. You didn't have to do that, man. I just want you to be able to have fun and chill in the stream. You don't have to be working and taking care of business like that. You're old enough. My god, Olivia. Old enough. For the old folks home, you think? I feel like this would be a good showcase to snipe. These old guys definitely are not playing Go. Someone's grandson nominated this Pokestop, likely. Can I even spin it? There we go. Finally, man. That took forever. And 3 hearts with your buddy. Here we go. We got 2 more checks. Hey, Illusion, thank you, man. Thanks for the drive-by like. I appreciate that. Let's swap our buddies. We're going to get our hearts. These 2 will be our last 2 checks. And they're 1 in 10 to be shiny, so you never know. Let's go with our Dialga. We've been trying to best buddy for a while, too. He's kind of close. And we'll pull over in front of one of these lovely ladies' houses here and check these. Man, I stick out like a sore thumb in this area. Everyone I've driven past their house is looking at me. They're like, boy, you must be lost. Looks like you got all your original teeth in your head. Okay, let's go over here. Take his photo again. We'll give him a scratch. And yeah, we'll pull in the parking lot, reassess our lives. Imagine BT's playing there. I'm playing everywhere. Okay, let me pull in here. We're gonna check. What is this? Oh, it's a Rexall. Looks like a perfect place to get ourselves back-to-back shundos. Man, this is it. Are we ready? What's behind these doors? What's behind the doors here? I don't know. Let me check the wild spawns too, just in case, you know. You never know. Your event starts in 11 minutes. Good luck. Hope you get some awesome stuff. Shield on. Okay, Tauros, the anticipation's building. Check this last shield on. All right, man. This is it. Dude, please. I'm feeling that one of these is a shiny Tyrunt. But I hope that it's the Shundo Tyrunt. And you know what, Kristen? You pick. Which one do you feels lucky? The top or bottom? We're going to check them both, obviously. We're going to let Kristen pick one. Man, I'm sad to see this research day go. It's been so good to us, but it's just sad to see it go. Davey says the bottom. Is Cranidos in the research? No, it's in the wild. But we'll see. We're going to let Kritten pick. She says the top. Ready? It's not a shiny. Okay, let's see if Davey's right. Last but not least. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, it's not a shiny. Okay, it's pretty good though. It's still pretty good. But dang, dude. Okay, so the recap, because that's all the Pokestops in this entire city, which is crazy. But we ended up with a total of actually 15, right? We have 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 15 shinies. That is very good. Like, for not playing in an area that's like a very dense area, that is very good. Best IV would be this guy on the Tyrunt, the 691. And I guess our Amaura, the best one would be this guy here. Hey, what's up, Garlic? But yeah, that's some fantastic ones on the day, man. That's some very, very good ones. Also, let's, just for funsies, I might beat up Shuckle here. Still looking for that blue Dynamax Shuckle, and I never use my particles in the day. Oh, encounter. Yo, that's crazy. Dynamax Beldum encounter. That's awesome. You're going to be naming? Naming, what, Pokemon? I do when I catch them. I don't name stuff after, usually. W Hall, yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good, not going to lie. I mean, 15 is very good. Obviously, we did get the Hundo Tyrunt, too, but... 1, 2, stay in your home. We'll see if this thing's any good. This is kind of a fun find. This could have been shiny, of course, too. What's up, Zach? And, didn't mean to do that, but and. Terrible. Now to the main course. Do ourselves a Shuckle. And let's leave Moltres here, yeah. Wish me luck for a Shundo. Good luck, man. Hope you get it. That's such a fun day. Tomorrow we have Gigantamax Butterfree for the first time, which is really cool. Any Gmax days are fun. Pretty good shiny odds usually. Good for the dust. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We're probably going to start kind of early tomorrow, I think. Do like daily incense and do other just wild hunting and stuff beforehand. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. Come on, Shuckle, go down easy. He gave us a sneaky peeky. Yeah, go look in the Discord, in the mod chat, Garlic. You'll laugh. It's probably not the way that you wanted to represent it, but it's our way. It was my truth. How many Tyruns do you have? We ended up getting, I think, like 9 shinies in the day for those. We got 15 shinies total, and at least 9 or 10 of them were Tyrunt. Davey with the Charizard and the Wiglet. Charizard's looking flabbergasted from looking at the Wiglet. Almost there. Watch this on TV. How do I get rid of the live chat? I think you can turn it off. I think you can, like, in your settings, you can turn chat on and off. It was 11 shiny Tyrunts in the day? Really? The Zard is jealous, says Davey. Is that what the look on his face is? He looks like the Scooby-Doo going, ruh-roh. Did I just shield? Man. Okay, well, we shielded. I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. What a tank. Tuning back in. Any Shundos or Hundos? We get the Hundo Tyrunt, but no Shundos. That was our only Shundo check of the day. Actually, the Magnemite 2 was from a raid. So if Magnemite would have shined, it would have been a purifiable Shundo. And then the Tyrunt was just a Hundo, 1 in 10, but... Oh my god, Reese. My goodness. But yeah, what a great day. I mean, lots of people got Shundos today. Edwin got one. Elise got one. It's great to see. I feel like research days are some of my favorites. I like raid days, don't get me wrong. And Gmax days are cool and Dynamax, whatever. But research days are just... There's something about them. I wish that they would give people that had less stops a little bit more of a chance to participate. But other than that, they're just really fun. Use Moltres. It actually hits harder damage using the doggos. Ghost says, wish me luck. Good luck, man. Alright, this should be hopefully enough to knock this thing out. So tanky. I usually don't bring these down, but the shiny is so nice. That's the only reason I kind of want to bring these down, is the shiny is so nice, but... Boom, there we go. And it's not enough. It's just not going to be enough for Shuckle. He's hard to please. There's some wild bee drills trying to get into my car right now. They're like flying into the window. We're looking for a 231 on this. I think, yeah, 231 should be the hundo. And of course, a blue one. Imagine this Shundo after, on a research day, getting a Shundo Shuckle. All right, man, here we go. Drop a like for some Shinimax luck. Let's see what we got. We're going to drop the Moltres here. That's the reason I brought him. Drop him here for the free candies, pretty much. Anytime he participates in a battle, we'll get some candies and stuff. Shiny, come on. Not shiny. 211. All of that for this? Come on, Shuckle. You're better than that. Come on. Minus 100% from Zach. All right. You got a shiny. Do not deserve it. Oh, from one research garlic? That's crazy. And, okay. Let me have a look to see if there's any... Those are at 5. What's down the street, though? That's that one there. Okay. Just want to see if there's anything worth doing in this area. Good luck, Olivia. Hopefully you get some good stuff. Davey sending minus 100 too. Minus 100, guys. What did I do to deserve that? So that area's got lots of shadow eggs. These are just regular eggs. That is... Where's that? Oh, that's the other side. Okay. This one's kind of in a bad spot to connect to, but that one's at 521. One's at 511. I wish I could still pass trick these. If we could, that'd make things a lot easier. But yeah, we'll do another recap. Make sure we didn't get any wild hundos. That is the hundo we got on the day. And dude, 1 in 10. I can't believe that. 1 in 10 to be a shundo is just so crazy. 2 shinies back to back. Keep checking them. You only have till 5. Get all those checks in. But yeah, even 2, like, the amount of stops we checked today, realistically, probably around 120 stops total. Like, that's all that's around here. Getting 15 shinies is a fantastic number. But I think on that note, guys, going to wrap up for the day. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. This was so much fun. Honestly, love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will be live again tomorrow a little bit earlier for Gmax Butterfree, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you know when I go live and all that stuff. But have a fantastic night, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.